Let's do this. Oh, man. We're back at it, guys. Shit's going down. Okay. Oh, my. Last session. You know how it is. You know, you guys, you Aurora Concordance getting up to stuff, getting up to going places no other person would go, like the pits of darkness. You are in a necropolis city that was once dedicated to Orcus in ages long past and forgotten, I'm sure. This has been where you've decided to holiday, and it hasn't been great. You guys have seen walls bleed. You've seen floors breathe. You have breathed in something not recommended by a number of health organizations. And there's also voices, definitely not in your head, coming from outside the whole place. But there's a big old fire in the middle of the city, and it's got like a little slice of something cool in there that Yvain was able to detect. Luckily, you've got blood hunters at your side, and you've also got Camilla at your side, which is all great news, right? Didn't at all influence the fact that when you fell down this hole, an evil, more corrupt, more, dark Camilla was there waiting for you. And a whole bunch of you are now held onto the ground, not in like a loving grandma kind of way, but in more of like a spooky ghost hand kind of way. So that is where we're at. That's life in the Big Apple. Let's get to it. I think we could just pretty much hop right back into it. I do want to just very quickly rotate down the turn order just to make sure we all know where we're at. Everybody knows their NPCs they're playing. Great, awesome, amazing. So glad to hear it. Let's get to it. I probably did it last week, but I've forgotten, so I'm just going to plug it really quick. Wednesday nights, we're starting a Calamity War game. The gods fighting other gods. Humanity just trying to survive. Demons, angels, custom vestiges of divergence made for you by the gods. Survive, thrive, become heroes, defeat, meet out the original mythologies, face the Cato Geist during her creation, see the big battle between Tharizdun and Pelor, see the legends unfold, watch the world be destroyed, and be there to remake it in the end. Okay, that's all. Let's move on. Sorry, go ahead, Yvain.
Please stop. Please stop.
No. Okay, let's get to it. Let's see here. I just gotta open up my sheet barrel overview. Okay, really quick. So we will be starting off with Kuro, who's up and about. Kuro, do you have any active effects, status effects, spells, anything going on at all that we should know about?
I think. Oh wait, no. I do have fly up as a concentration spell, but that's for 10 minutes, so that might time out depending on how long we're down here.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to know for the combat situation. Beautiful, thank you very much. Really quick, who's playing Camilla this session? Yeah, Zarvolg. Okay, perfect, thanks. Just get my ducks in a row here a little bit. Beautiful. Yvain, you are, as of very recently, up and about, so I don't believe you have anything going on. Okay, cool.
That's not entirely true. You said bleeding eyes.
Right,
I've got
yes.
sight rot, I think is what you called it.
Yeah, you have sight rot going on. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about sight rot. That'll bring us to Ember. Ember, you just got pulled out of the spooky hands, I believe. Anything going on with you?
Mage armor, which is perpetual.
Yeah.
And I've got a 10-minute flight on, but it's not concentration based.
Beautiful. Whoever my friend is that's playing Alistair do... Yep, go ahead, Yvain.
He doesn't have anything on him, and he should be standing up.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's the guy who pulled you out of the. I believe pulled you, Yvain, out of everything. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Corrupted Camellia. Don't worry about her. Nothing bad going on there. As for the nice Camellia, the very sweet Camellia, who would definitely cook you like cookies if you asked her to, like that sweet little girl. What's she got going on there, Zarvolg?
Nothing. Camelia's in actually really good shape. She didn't fall. She didn't get hurt. She didn't get stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
She took a tiny bit of damage, but she doesn't have any status effects. She's actually doing very well.
Great. I do believe she does have a flame sphere up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I'm sorry. She does have
no
a flame
worries.
sphere up.
Yeah, no worries. I believe she's also grappled to the wall, if I'm not mistaken. She's been vine snared into the wall. So she's grappled to the wall. She's got a flame sphere going.
Yep.
Cool. All right, that's all we needed. Kiro, you are up to bat. You start us off. You are standing right here, right next to your good pal Drystrun. Let's see if I can't turn the exposure up a little bit. Yeah, I can. What would you like to do? That's Evil Camilla right there in the middle of a fire sphere.
So the only people that are still down are Drystrun, Zarvolg, and Cedric, correct?
Correct.
Can I try to do the same thing that I did before and try to pull Drystrun off the ground?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and make me an athletics check to pull them free.
I don't even need to roll it again. I rolled a nat 20 on the first one.
Ooh. I believe the first time Kiro freed someone, it was similarly easy. This time, you go over to Drystrun. Above Drystrun, Drystrun's like, oh shit. And Kiro goes, okay, fuck off. Like to all the little hands. Goes back, stop, fuck off. And they're like, okay. And then they just, so Kiro just.
Don't make me come down there.
Just fucking flexes at them. Just shows off the fucking ripped back muscles, and they go, oh, don't fuck with that shit. And Drystrun's free. Drystrun, roll for initiative.
And then can I... How far away is Zarvolg? Well, are Zarvolg and Cedric close to where I am now, I guess, is my question.
They're most certainly within melee range, but you'd have to get into melee to get to Zarvolg with Evil Camilla. Not the same for Cedric, who is closer.
She'll go over to Cedric first then. She is 30 feet, but I think the last time I remember, the hole's not that big.
Yeah, it's like a 30-foot diameter at most, so easily traveled.
17 on initiative.
Excellent. I don't remember what anybody rolled last week, not even a little bit. So I'm just going to say 17's pretty good. So let's put you fucking, I don't know, why don't we put you between, why don't we put you after Ember? There we go. I don't know. Stupid. What's your initiative bonus?
+4.
+4.
He's really
Okay.
fast.
Yeah.
Alistair had rolled a 17, and she's got better dex. So I mean,
oh, perfect. Then that works out excellently. Thank you, Yvain. All right, there. Drystrun's all set up. Beautiful. Cool. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn, Kiro?
I can't help. No, I would need my action to help Cedric up, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you need your action.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Alrighty, that's gonna bring us to Yvain and Happy, who is now free.
all right. So, am I standing up, or like, did they help me up, or did they just get me out of the hands?
They just got you out of the hands. Your body's free, and now you can jump up.
All right. So yeah, let me take my half my action to stand up.
Yep, half your movement. Yep.
Fantastic. And then let's go ahead. Bonus action chalice, action 5th level mass cure wounds.
Ooh.
So give me a moment while I do that.
Yeah, take a second.
So that is going to be 18. It's going to be 19. It's not the greatest thing I've ever done. And then Kiro. All right, so let me tell you who gets that. Everyone in TAC just got 19 points, except Kiro. But also Alistair, because there's actually she can do 6 total. So everyone in TAC minus Kiro plus Alistair, and then Zarvolg is also going to get 7, 8, and Zarvolg will get an additional 12
On top of the 19?
on top of the 19.
Somebody's
What
got
is
so much.
what is the absolute maximum that heal will do?
A moment, let me check that out. The absolute maximum that can do is 45.
Thank you.
Because that's what Ember gets.
Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Okay, beautiful. Sounds like healing is up. Cool. Sorry, I was working on headphones. Magnificent. Is there anything else for you, Bane?
I'm well out of melee. Is there anyone else who's down that's not going to require me to?
Just Zarvolg, I believe. But Zarvolg's been, it's been a bit of a stinker lately, hasn't he?
I didn't technically pull Cedric up. I'm just standing next
True.
to him.
Well,
in
and
case nobody does.
I've also used my action already, so I'm just going to pull a little bit further away. And she said what she has to say. She's going to take care of him always.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, you pull over towards Ember on the opposite side of the circle. No problem. All right, that brings us over to Ember Van Zyre, Pyromancer himself.
Yeah. I have a question. My flight specifically has a hover speed. Do I still spend half of it to stand?
Yes, I believe so. You can still be knocked prone with a hover speed, so yes, it would still cost half. But however, that could be half your walk speed instead of your fly speed if you wanted.
Well, they're the same. So
okay.
I'm just gonna put myself up 15 feet on a diagonal towards the center in the air. Whatever that buys me.
Yeah, that gets you some height in front. Absolutely. Cool.
And since she's standing in fire, why not add some more to it?
Fire, you say?
That. We're gonna spend Ember's inspiration and go for how about an AC 17?
AC 17. Let me see here. That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That becomes 2. That's 15 points of fire.
Youch! What'd you cast? What did you do?
Firebolt.
Oh, okay. Hit her in the back. She's getting a little consumed by fire down there. Well done. Is there anything else?
Nah, that's it.
All right. I believe I haven't done any legendary actions as of yet, so I'm gonna do that. Let's do. Oh, why not? Let's do a fungal bloom again. You see more spores kind of come out of the cavern, out of the walls between the bricks, and sort of pop into a pollen all around. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Except for anyone immune to poison, of course. All right, I'm gonna go around in T minus 10 seconds. That was about 10 seconds, kind of. Okay, Ember, what did you get, my friend? 7. That is a failure. You will take 11 poison damage.
12.
12, 11 poison. Zarvolg? You did?
Sorry, 22. The first thing I've saved in 2 sessions.
Nice. That'll be 5 poison damage. Yvain?
18.
18. That is a save. You'll take 5 poison damage. Cedric?
25.
Very nice. That'll be 5 poison damage. And Drystrand?
16.
15. That is a failure. You'll take 11 poison damage. How did Alistair do, Yvain?
I am guessing he failed. I'm looking up his cons plus 3. He got a 13.
13. He will take 11 poison damage as well.
That's what I figured.
Hey, Evil Camilla, why don't you make a DC 18 deck save?
Yes, sir. That is going to be 18 on the dice.
You get to save for half.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Half is 8.
8 damage, understood. Okay, Cat, I can't. Okay.
Eric, what was that for?
Hellish Rebuke. Don't hurt the warlock.
Right.
The warlock
Yeah,
gets angry.
Don't touch me. My dad will set hellfire on you. All right. Well done, Ember. That is going to bring us to Drystrand. Drystrand, what's the plan? Free at last.
How is Drystrand's eyesight with the sight rot? How's that working?
As of now, I believe the party just has those who failed just have the poison condition. That will get
Wonderful.
worse.
Of course. No, because why won't it?
Why won't it? You feel it getting worse. Like you got it and you're like, my eyes really hurt. And since coming in the hole, you're like, wow, my eyes really concerningly are not getting any better.
Concerningly aren't getting better. That's wonderful. Drystrand's weary about touching things, so she's actually going to cast a first. Oh wait, no. Well, why not? A first level guiding bolt
All right.
on Evil Camilla.
Evil Camilla. Go for it.
$19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
What? $14 points of radiant damage.
14 points of radiant damage. She will take that. As you blast her, she will begin to glow and be a little easier to hit. Hell yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Trying to go through bonus action. And I just don't know if I have one that I want to do. No.
Nope.
Not right now.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. That's going to bring us to a legendary action. That hurt. Drystrin wasn't really very kind of you, in fact. She is going to send a vine shooting out of the walls of the tunnel to wrap around you and try and drag you over to the wall. Make me an acrobatics or athletics check to avoid grapple. You are so very muted. So very. So.
Oh, I know. I'm sassing Naya.
Oh, understand. It looked like it. It looked like it.
And then
11.
Yeah.
The vines pull you back and grapple you up against the wall.
It couldn't have been a dexterity saving throw. Had to be athletics.
It was acrobatics or athletics. So
yeah, they're the same score.
Oh no, okay. I was like, for a monk, this will be easy.
If it's dex saves, I can I have little stuff. But if it's just ability checks,
I got you, no worries. Okay, that will bring us over to Alistair. Alistair, the great cleric of blood and ravens, what will he do?
So we were in a fight right before this, right? I think so. I'm trying to figure out if he had his spiritual weapon out.
No, he doesn't. And that only
All
lasts
right,
a minute, so even if he did, it would have gone. Oh, he did take it out for like the original battle against the lich, or excuse me, the Death Knight, I believe, but that's long since gone, I think.
No, that's what I wanted to make sure of.
No worries.
Oh, actually, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna cast Death Ward on himself.
Yeah, that's fair. He's like, this seems like a perfect time to protect myself from dying. You all right, Camilla? All right. I'll be right there. Oh my god! I think the funny thing is that everyone wants to hate Alistair. Like they want to, they need to. In fact, and it's great.
Vader enjoys him. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe just you. It seems. Well, these three are undecided. I know. Zarvolg and Ember maybe have made up their mind. Anyway, let's keep her going. That brings us up to corrupted Camilla. No. Oh bother. That's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff, I'm sure. All right, Camellia. All right, time for murder. Oh, this is a thing I forgot to do, so we're gonna make it happen. Everybody takes 10 necrotic damage from her corrupted aura. Let's see here. Let's see. It's a healing spell. Yeah, it's time. It's time for the big guns. Why not? When else are we going to spend them? She's going to wiggle her fingers and say, what does she say? Rot is not just a thing of plants. There are agents of decay as well. And she's going to open her mouth, and a horde of locusts is going to start pouring out of her mouth and coming out of the walls and swirling around the tunnel as she casts Insect Plague. I love Dreiser and Kiro crashing out every time I describe anything. It's the reason I do this. It's really the reason I do this. Okay. We're gonna make this as terrible as possible for everybody involved, you know? Know what I mean? There we go. Okay, I need a con save from the whole dang party. I think it's just simpler if I leave everybody to handle themselves rather than me handling everybody. Just to make life easy on all of us. That's going to be a DC 18 con save. Nice. If you rolled 18 or higher, you are only going to take 10 points of damage. My apologies. 10 points of piercing damage. If you rolled 17 or lower, that's going to be the full 20 piercing damage. Additionally, the entire area is considered lightly obstructed and difficult terrain. Keep that in mind. Okay. The insects swirl around the tunnel, biting and stinging and whatnot. That's going to bring us to Camellia Spring Shower, all grappled up against the wall. What does she do?
Yeah.
Oh, did you roll a con save to see if you still have ball of fire going on, flame sphere?
For Camellia?
Yeah.
She hasn't taken more than 10 damage yet at a time.
Good. I will still need a con save, though. DC will be 10. DC will be 10. I'm surrounded by coffee everywhere I look.
She actually got a nat 20 on that.
Nice. Okay, she's good. Flame sphere is still present, which actually means I think I need to take some damage from remaining inside of that sphere last turn.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not maintaining that.
No, all good, all good. These are extra stat blocks. It's a little extra difficult. What's the spell called? It's called Flaming Sphere. Excuse me, not Flame Spheres, but D&D Beyond's very picky. Oh. Come on, you can do it.
All right, there we go.
Flaming Sphere. There we go. So I'm just looking up the Flaming Sphere stuff to make sure I'm getting hurt properly. Move the sphere 5 foot, 10 feet wide. See, lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet makes a dex save. Okay. She rolled a nat 20. So she'll take half of 2d6. You can go ahead and roll that now.
Yep. It's going to be 4. Half is 4.
Understood. So she would have taken 4 damage. Go right ahead with your turn.
All right. And Camellia is going to maintain concentration on the flaming sphere.
Nice.
She's going to move it out towards the center and then back in again to bash again with the flaming sphere.
Excellent. So I will make a dex save. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Dex save was a 16.
I believe that fails, doesn't it? Hold on, let me check.
That is just a success. That is
it does just succeed. Okay.
Beats or beats it.
So she takes half, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be 3.
3 damage. And as a note, I had forgot it, and it's a new character, so I'm not going to be a stickler about it. But I will going forward. It does say any creature within 5 feet who ends their turn does take damage. So that's on everybody else, of course, to get out of the way. But Zarvolg and Cedric were kind of stuck down within 5 feet. I'm not worried about them. I'm not going to do anything to them, but just going forward.
Sure.
Cool. Is there anything else?
Yeah, that was her bonus action to move the sphere. So she's actually going to use her action. And where's Drystrand?
Drystrand is way over here on the other side of the tunnel.
Oh, no, that's too far away. Maybe it's not. Let's find out. What's the distance of Lesser Rest?
I think that's a touch.
I think so too, right? So who is within melee of Good Camilla that has the sight rod?
Ooh, the only people within 5 feet is Zarvolg and Cedric. Did either of you guys catch the eye rot?
Zarvolg definitely does. Does Cedric have it?
Nope.
All right. So I guess, I didn't want to do this myself, but I guess Camellia uses Lesser Resto to eliminate Zarvolg's sight rot.
Very nice. He's no longer poisoned. Can you believe this guy healing himself with his NPC?
Let me play multiple characters so I can heal myself. All right, I'm done.
All right, magnificent. All right, that brings us to Kiro. You're up to bat, Kiro. Oh, Camellia does need to make a dexterity saving, or excuse me, a con saved, because she's inside the insect plague, which is still low.
What?
Yeah, this is an ongoing effect.
That was another. Man, she's rolling them. That was another crit, or nat 20.
Beauty. If that's the case, it's only going to take. Where my little D10s go? There we go. It's going to be 13 piercing damage on the success. Roll con save against Blade Spirit. All right. DC 10.
Oh, yeah, she rolled a 14 plus whatever her bonus is.
Totally good. Fantastic. All right. Kiro, you are up to bat. There are bugs everywhere. What do you do?
I'd like to go on record as saying I don't like it here. Can I use my action to... Am I standing next to Cedric, or do I have to move towards him to be with
you're right next to him. You're directly next to him.
And I then, as the water genasi can opener that I have become, pop him up off the ground.
You absolutely can. Make me an athletics check.
Okay. I rolled the exact same thing. A 16 plus an 8 is 24.
Yeah, Kiro, you walk over to Cedric and you go like, "Gotta get the fuck out of here!" And the hands go, "Oh shit!" And they all go back under the ground, and Cedric has been released. Well done. Is there anything else?
Actually, because I have a bonus action. So I cast Find Familiar, and I have a familiar. Is it a bonus action to summon them if they're not already summoned?
I believe so. I think it says so. Bonus action to summon them out of the demi-plane.
Well, because the spell, when it under time, it just says 1 hour, but that 1 hour is the 1 hour is the summoning them in the first place.
Yeah.
It is a bonus action in and out of the pocket plane.
Perfect. Okay, then I will use my bat as a bonus action. I'll use my bonus action to pop him out, and then have him stick to. I think he has blind sight up to 60 feet, so I'll just have him stick to the wall directly behind her. She can't see out of his eyes yet, but just so he's there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kind of tries to find some kind of little nook to hang off of.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead. Well, Cedric, roll me a initiative, my friend.
7. Yeah, I rolled
and if that's
first. Yeah, 7.
a 7, understood. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put you down around the bottom. I don't know what Camelia's rolled, but I'll put you there. All right, Kiro. I need you to make me a con save because there's some bugs up in your shit biting you.
15 plus 8 is a 23.
Yeah, that'll save. And that'll be 14 points of piercing damage.
Whoa.
All right, very good. That'll bring us to Yvain and Happy. Boy, there's some bugs. What do you do?
Does she have to make a con save for that?
For what?
She just got hit for 14 points of damage, right? And she's maintaining.
Yeah.
Insect
plague?
I lost my fly spell like 2 con saves ago. I was rolling really well, and then I rolled a 2.
Yeah, that was Kiro who took the damage. That wasn't Camilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I had fly up as a concentration spell, but like I said, I lost it. I think like 2 or 3 con saves ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misheard. I'm trying to get these insects off me.
No worries. Yeah, I have been rolling concentrations though. I have them. Okay, sweet. So Yvain, you're up to bat. What do you do?
Yeah, I have no idea if this is actually going to work. But we're gonna check it out. She's gonna take her sickle, which is her thing, and she's going to cast daylight on it, which casts full sunlight in 60 degrees, a 60 diameter sphere.
Absolutely. Okay. It looks really cool down here. Well, it's bugs, so maybe not. If it was bats, it would look really cool, but it's not bats, it's insects. So the light shoots out of you. The insects continue to make light obscurity though, because they're solid. And they would be doing so even if it was the middle of the day down here. Your light streams off of you. But I'm not gonna give you nothing. I will say that does release Zarvolg from his grasp of as the ghosts kind of sort of retract and flee from the sunlight.
That's what I was hoping for. Thank you.
Sweet. Beautiful. Is there anything else for you, babe?
She's gonna turn around and wink at him and get back to bed.
All right, fantastic. Oh, Zarvolg, always coming out on top, my man. I love it. All right, that's gonna bring us to Ember. What's up, Ember?
How many people do we got in the hole?
We have
Our side.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I'm gonna recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8. Okay. So
roll for initiative, Zarvolg.
less Ember makes 7. Less Camilla makes 6. I gotta pick somebody else. Less Alistair makes 5. So, not including myself, Camilla, and Alistair.
Okay.
Those would be the people who aren't being covered by careful, as the fireball goes off right here, right now.
Alistair's
I
like,
see
oh,
your
good, I'm
bugs.
death ward.
I raise you fire.
Alistair's like, okay, there, I've got my death ward on. I can help. Immediately. What are your death ward on? Okay. All right. I'm gonna need dex saves from all of those folks. So Camellia,
DC
Alice,
DC 18.
DC 18. That is a fail, and she will use her. Does she have? I just want to double check. No, she doesn't have legendary resistances. Yeah, she fails.
Who else has to make dex saves just to make sure?
Just Alistair and Camellia and Bad Camellia and Ember.
Alistair fails.
Alistair fails.
Camellia is rolling like a champ. She got a dirty 21.
She's like up on that wall, just fucking spinning around on the wall, just getting around everything. Okay. All right, Ember. Slap us with it.
44 points.
Yeah! 44 points. Incredible. Has everybody got the numbers? Those yeah, okay, cool. Basically, Ember, is this out of the wand or is this out of your will?
It's all out of Ember's will.
All right, Ember, Rasengan just gets this bead of flame ready, casts it down right next to Alistair's head, and he doesn't see it because it's right behind his head. Everything absolutely fucking goes off. It burns away the insect plague and completely just melts all insects in the vicinity. That's gone. Nothing to worry about there any longer. Roll a con save Zarvolg for Camellia to see if her flaming sphere is still active. That hurt pretty bad.
So
Alistair
she saved and that was careful. So does she take none?
No, it was.
No,
it just
Camilla wasn't part of the careful because I can only careful 5.
Got it. Oh, she did not. She got like a 6.
Oh, in that case, flaming sphere is gone along with the insect plague. All right, damage dealt. Well done, Ember. Up where at the top, the Blood Hunters, Beverly, they're sitting around. They're like, okay, I hope they're doing all right over there. Suddenly, a geyser of flame shoots up out of the top of the hole. Oh, holy shit! Now I'll flip out. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Ember?
Ember will go up another 15 feet.
All right, Ember will go up another 15 feet. You're visually, it looks like you are going beyond the hole, but it's actually deeper. So you're still in the hole. Okay.
That's fair.
Excellent. All right, that is going to bring us to a legendary action from Corrupted Camellia, who actually, as she's been burned like this, she kind of shrieks in pain. You're going to see that it's just burned her flesh and her skin, and she kind of shrieks out in this pain, and you're going to see all of the burn marks, almost as if like a rot comes out like from a layer between her skin, like underneath her skin, and it comes up and out and sort of rots away what's left of her skin off of her body, and what's left is just this humanoid, like there's a skeleton under there, but just absolutely coated in like black, like fungal rot, hephaestus, insects crawling over her body. She's just truly entered into phase 2. And is just like the embodiment of like blight and insectoid plague. And in that moment as she legendary reacts, she is going to like grab Camellia by the face as she's grappled on the wall, and the corrupted Camellia is just incapable of speech now. It's just going to and this like miasma of like black steam shoots out of her mouth into Camelia's face as she casts blight on Camellia. I need a con save from both from her.
Okay. Con save, you say? $17.
That is just barely a failure, unfortunately. And she is going to take 33 necrotic damage.
Ooh, but she's resistant to necrotic.
Hey, that's great fucking news. That's amazing. Super good news. Okay, magnificent. That is going to then bring us to Drysarin's turn. You are grappled against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what? Yeah, those were vines that had you grappled. So yeah, you're grappled against the wall. What do you do?
Did the vines have a damage threshold? Because they would have got fireball too.
That feels fair. That feels very fair. Yeah, I'm going to say nobody's grappled any longer. You're good. That's a good point.
The unfortunate thing is Evil Camilla is in the air? Or no, that's Ember.
That's Ember. Yeah,
that's Ember.
She's Evil Camilla is right there. She's still doing her thing.
I don't like the idea of doing this, but I don't actually have to touch her.
You could
do this. No, I really don't want to. We're gonna activate, but I'm not. Gonna activate elemental attunement.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate. I don't have to touch my hand. I touch them with my hands.
I'm trying to. We'll go with fire damage.
Fair enough. Keep the theme going.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
And we're gonna take the first 2 swings.
You're at a 10-foot range now, right?
Is it 15-foot reach actually, because it adds 10 to my 5 feet.
Got it. So from the back wall, Dryskrit's like, oh, gross, oh, fuck. And then, like, embodies the storm a little bit. And it becomes basically like the white flame at the base of the bolt of lightning kind of thing on her hand. So lightning's kind of like almost striking her hands and kind of causing sparks on her fist. And so from the back wall, she's like, oh, shit. From the back. Oh, no, fuck, don't come over here. All right, fantastic. Go for it. Yeah, basically. No. Ah! When your stupid little brother comes at you with that like eraser band gun, you're like, that's Drysarin.
Okay, I pass my con save, so that's good news.
You have advantage on this because you're guiding bolt. Nobody took an attack roll, so yeah. Everyone's too busy death warding themselves.
I helped myself. 25 hits, I presume.
It surely will. What did you get on initiative, Zarvolg, really quick?
Yeah, 21.
Oh, that's really good. I'll put you... I'm just going to roll randomly because I don't remember what everybody rolled for initiative. I'm going to put you just behind Ember.
Okay.
That's definitely in front of Drysarin, but I don't remember what Ember you're going to, so... You know. Okay, go ahead, Drysarin.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a failure. She is stunned.
It's getting better.
I'll put you up in the order. Sorry, get your turn coming in quicker.
26 also probably hits, yes?
Yes, most certainly.
Great. I'll just make this one hold.
Slay her!
$17 points of fire damage for both strikes.
Understood,
And then-
understood.
And then I'm going to take 2 more.
Okay. Okay, killer. You got advantage on these because she is stunned.
Nat 20!
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah. Hey, that's why we stun. That's why we stun.
That's
Honestly-
why we stun.
Honestly, any monk with a little fighter champion in there, like three levels of fighter champion,
Oh, yeah, right.
could be the
The
move.
extra.
I do like being able to heal myself, though.
That
That's
is-
a fun thing I can do.
That is very true. Well, like a Way of Mercy monk with like an extended hit range. It's pretty good.
I thought for a long
Oh,
time
that's-
about a Way of Mercy monk.
It's a great. It's cool. It's cool. Nobody ever goes into the mask thing like they do. That's okay.
11 plus 8 is 19 for the nat 20 points of fire.
Oh, Ember, you floating there, so proud. Oh shit! You crit again? I think that's gonna get her no matter what. With your like, I couldn't imagine her surviving. How do you want to do this?
Once again, Drycern's like not touching it. She doesn't like this. So she's just gonna put as much of the like heat in the sparks as she can to just burn this blight away. Get it gone.
All right. So what happens is Drycerin is going to like basically like punches with the intention of flame, but you know, it's the thunder that you know. It's the lightning. So the bolts of lightning shoot off of your hand, but they like hit the floor at the base of Camilla, like the spark lighting like a gasoline fire, and like these little torts of flame like shoot up from the ground like firebender style. And the first one like scathes her like right into like the eyes, and she kind of in pain from that. While she's stunned, you send like 2 to the body, and then the last one just like right there, and it just like cauterizes the throat, and just the whole body like emulates with the last one. And in full horror movie style, evil corrupted Camilla like, you know, death throw flails around the circle for a second, like on fire, fully emulated for like a good 10 seconds before falling to the ground, rolling for maybe another 2, and just burns in a heap of flame and disintegrates. It does release a lot of really good smells, admittedly. And additionally, actually, she explodes. Yeah, she really does. Yeah. Oh. No, she's dead. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it. Never mind. Everybody's going to take a final sort of death throw. 20 points of poison damage with a DC 16 con save. So DC 16 con save from everyone except for Ember, because anyone within 15 feet. And that's 20 or halved. Or actually, no, I'm going to let Yvain and Drycern off the hook. Now you've been punching it at 15 feet, Dryster. I'm not letting you off the hook. That's ridiculous. I'm letting you Vayne off the hook. I'm not letting you off the hook.
Product damage?
Poison. Poison. Yeah. Anyone within 15 feet, DC 16 con save. It should be 18. It's fine, 16. And 20 poison damage or 10 if you succeed or fail. And she's officially dead. Dissolves away, burned away, purged by fire.
I would like to say Dryster's at 23 hit points, so that does hurt her as this explodes. She's like, I killed it, but it hurt me.
It happens sometimes. Gross. And Yvain will immediately go and heal Alistair, who, like, his death ward kept him up through the fireball, but the death rattle got him.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look too good. I imagine. Thank you, Yvain.
Of course.
Things happen in combat. Accidents happen. All right, Ember?
He couldn't cover everyone. Like, he didn't stay in it either. Camilla took
No, of course. Yeah, of course. No, that'd be too much of a strain, I think, to have made sure I was okay. That's fair.
Hey, did I tell you I found?
I couldn't see a lot. There were a lot of bugs in the way. I picked the people that I figured would be potentially the most hurt. You always seem so self-assured.
You piece of shit. I'm gonna just I'm gonna chalk this up to a little battlefield mishap, friendly fire, and that way I'll be able to continue this adventure without getting too cross.
Does it if it makes you feel better, he's gotten Finch too.
It's exceptionally friendly fire.
Well, that tells me that Ember only targets the people he either has confidence in or hates. I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I know where I stand. So,
hey, did you find? Did I tell you that I found the hands? I think.
You found what?
The hands.
The hands.
Yeah. Do you remember? Oh. Sorry. Look, sometimes there are things in my head, and I think that because they're in my head, everyone knows them, but sometimes they don't get to my mouth. So, the Graveseer had asked me if I had seen the hands in a vision, and I did dream about them, but also, as I was looking into the fire, I had a vision of the... Do you remember?
I'm following you now. Yes, I'm following you now.
Yes.
You saw the hands.
Yeah, there, and she'll tell them where they are.
Got it. Yeah, he's like, thank you for explaining. I would never have connected those dots. Wow, you saw the hands. But where did you see the hands?
And she will convey
you tell
where
her about the fire.
Yeah.
I think that must mean we're getting closer then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Drycerin, as you are up against the wall, as we'll say Corrupted Camilla died like right in front of you, like 5 feet apart, you're like, oh no, you're just like up against the wall, like no. You look down as like the rest of the corpse basically immediately like disintegrates down into nothing, and there's just like a little bit of flame, kind of like the last embers of a dying fire kind of thing. Just the whole body's just like, it's got a little bit of flame across, but it's not like a big pyre any longer. But you do see amongst the like scoured, scourged, like emblazoned what was once Camellia, there is an ancient scroll laying in the refuse of what remains of the corrupted body.
All right. I just want to remind everyone that most of the shit in here is cursed. Like my skull. Remember my skull? My skull.
Well,
very
this is all that Drycerin sees. You're talking to Alistair.
Oh. Never mind then.
Yep.
It's okay. Drycerin's first thought is, Yvain?
Get it.
She's not touching it.
Ew.
If everyone's will stand back, I can mage hand it.
That
Beautiful.
sounds
That sounds lovely.
genius. Because I don't.
The
There's
whole crew is like,
gross.
oh, thank God for you, Cedric. Yeah, sorry, Cedric. Thank you for your patience. The hand goes over, and even the hand is like, takes it up like that. But seemingly, it's quite cool. It seems that the fires did not disintegrate or even harm the scroll for whatever reason. And yeah, it just hangs there in the little mage hand next to Cedric now.
And the mage hand opened the scroll.
The mage hand starts to go starts to try and fit its finger, it tries to it grabs it with its back two fingers to grab the end, and then kind of readjusts its finger, tries to flip it open. You guys, you know in Family Guy where there's that comical pause where everybody's watching someone just kick something away with their shoe for a good 10 seconds. That's literally what happens here. You guys see Cedric's mage hand. You guys all just stand silently and watch Cedric's mage hand kind of fumble around, maybe drop it once and pick it back up, and then realize it's actually easier dropping, and then drops it, and just lays its hand down and starts slowly unrolling it, and then it rolls up from both sides because it's a scroll, and the hand just slams its fist down on the ground, just a little frustrated, and spreads its hand wide across it, and you're able to see enough that it does look similar to the other pieces of paper dark magic that you have acquired down here. This is the third piece of the puzzle as far as you know.
Oh, that's what we're looking for.
All right. All right. How you getting out? You gonna do the old Ember Express? Or you know what happens after the fucking geyser of fire? There's and you see this rope just fall down there. You hear from the top of the tunnel, hey, you guys okay down there? There's a lot of fire. Beverly.
Ben?
Oh my God, they're not responding. They must be dead.
We're gone. Gerson just in her best dragon yell lungs.
Yeah, you go. What did you say?
Bav, we're okay, but it's gross. Don't come down yet.
I wasn't going to come down. It's scary. We threw down a rope. We're trying to just come on up. I honestly don't know why we didn't think of this before.
It's probably other hands, actually.
What was that? Okay. Anyway, between Ember's rug, magic carpet, my apologies, and the rope, and all of your magic tricks, I'm sure you guys are able to climb up. Who's got the eye rot? Who's got that still going? Drystrand, take a -1 to all D20 tests involving sight.
Actually, let's go ahead and heal that.
Yeah.
Lesser resto from Camellia.
All right. She goes, "Oh my goodness, are you okay? Oh, come here. Let me help you." And very sweetly, taps her staff on the ground, puts her hand on you, and she goes, I'm really sorry about this. And you're gonna feel almost little root tendrils kind of come out from her fingers and pierce your skin, and you feel this kind of going through. You know when someone gives you a needle, and you could almost feel it sort of spanning out from there, something almost heavy in your veins.
It feels worse
It's
with scales.
That. Yeah,
because it's scales expand.
We'll say it slithers around your scales and pierces your skin. And she goes, "I know, I'm sorry, my magic's a little gross. I'm sorry."
It's okay. But
it'll make you feel better, I promise. And she then she removes her hand, and you do feel better.
Yvain will see that and go, Oh, all right. Hit herself up with a lesser restoration.
Yeah, you're like, okay. What did she do? I can't see. No, yeah, you healed up. Fantastic. All right, no more bloody eye rot for anybody. No, nobody's any fun. Nobody lets me disease them. Anyway, all right, you guys all clamber up the rocks a ton to where your good pals, Beverly, Perrin, and Jorik are waiting for you. Beverly says, "Oh my, good thing you guys are okay. You're all like a little, a little green around the gills. What was? Do I want to know what was down there? Okay.
Well, it was her. And he points at Camilla.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know why I don't. Alistair goes. It was probably just when you originally came down here. Maybe they got an impression of something of the like, and it stuck to this place. It's not true.
Don't be a dick.
What'd you say?
Jermaine looks at Zarvolg and says, "Don't be a dick."
So I'm having a little bit.
We should heal up or rest before we go.
Yeah. Could use a lot of rest, actually.
Javine and Alistair are looking rough.
I still have Prayer of Healing. It counts as a short rest and gives some more hit points. Stay on this. It only gets 5.
So let me ask, do you have any idea how long we've been here? I mean, I can't imagine taking a rest here, but also I don't know if I've got 2 more battles like that in me, or I need to take a longer rest.
Jorik will say, This is the problem with battling against the forces of I will not speak his name and draw the attention of his minions, but the master of this place. He is the essence of undeath and what peels away life from the living, and it is a slow, painful process. I am sure this is the design of his power, to wear one down slowly.
Well, can I talk to, I'll speak to Soul Reaver. All right, we've done your 3 trials, and according to what you said, we can proceed. What kind of time do we have down here? Do we have time to rest? We're pretty banged up.
Do you think you have time to rest?
That's a terrible answer. All right.
If we have 10 minutes, I can get everybody intact but me a short rest and 2d8 hit points. I don't know if that helps at all.
Huge.
But
you say we would qualify for a short rest?
Yes. It says up to 5 creatures of your choice who remain within the range for the spell's entire casting gain the benefits of a short rest and also gain 2d8 hit points.
Okay.
You can't be re-affected until a long rest, but
okay. With
and
that in mind,
I don't need a short rest because I have certain things that could get my abilities back. Besides, and my spells don't come back on a short anyway.
I have spells that come back on a short.
Okay.
And you said it needs 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. So let me start my casting first, which will be a prayer of healing, which will let me hit 6 individuals. So I'll hit everybody but me. So So all of Tech and Alistair. That's 6.
Yeah.
And that's the pack slot, and that'll refresh with the short rest.
So
Go ahead.
are we doing healing and then I spin the spell slot?
Yep.
Perfect.
So how much was that for member?
26.
Oh, that feels so much better.
I'm gonna have to cure
Dry,
wounds myself.
nice. While Drystrin begins to sort of pray to the Storm Lord for the vitality to continue the war that you're fighting, Soul
And
Reaver
add
was
10 hit points also.
Okay.
Plus the short rest.
okay. While that's going on, Soul Reaver will speak to you, Zarvolg,
Yeah.
and will say, "You have one amongst you that can speak the words. Once you begin, you should not stop. Prepare yourselves, for the custodian of this city will descend upon you. You cannot slay it, for you are not strong enough. You have been weakened as is his design. But you can break free to where he cannot go, to the palace and prison that lays beneath. Muster yourself. Only then will you be able to evade this necropolis city."
And he kind of gathers everybody around. He's right. So he says that apparently, whoever he calls him the custodian of this place, when that comes, we will not be able to defeat it, according to Soul Reaver. We shouldn't even try. What we should try is to make sure that we are able to get free of it, to get it. Sounds like circumvented, get around it, whatever, and get to the prison, right? There's a prison that we're supposed to get to.
Yes, that would make sense.
Anyway,
make
whatever
sense.
it is that's coming, we're not supposed to try to defeat it. We're not going to be able to. We just need to break free of it and to go where it cannot go, which is this prison in the center of the necropolis.
All right. Do we know anything about it? Does it fly? Can it be held in one place? Is it ethereal? Is it corporeal?
The sword speaks to you, Zarvolg. And it says, "None who live have seen its face. None who stand against it survive with flesh intact. For it is the power. It is the wing. It is the shadow and the bone and the darkness of this place. It is dracolich."
Apparently, it's a dracolich, whatever that is. It
Dracolich.
sounds, yeah, it sounds to me like a dragon lich, which doesn't seem pleasant at all.
Oh, let's avoid. Let's
If anyone wants to roll to see if they know anything about what the fuck a dracolich or who a dracolich is, that is going to be probably going to be an Arcana check, because that is about the nature of undeath, the magic of undeath.
30-20.
All right. Very good. Anyone
I
else?
got a 19.
19. All right.
I spent way too long talking with Glint.
Yeah. That's exactly right. You spent too long talking to Glint. You recall Glint with some level of fascination speaking of this being of it's basically a dragon that has fallen to lichdom. A dragon that has lost its life, but has not lost its draconic power, and that draconic magical power has fused with the essence of undeath itself. They are undead, they are powerful, they are not to be trifled with. They are a legend amongst necromancers, which is to say, the wider world has very little information of their existence, because none who live to see it usually survive to tell the tale or provide libraries with information about them.
So run. Got it.
Or don't go near it.
Run. Yeah, well, we've already proven too dumb for option A.
No, Soul Reaver, you said to the center of the city there's a prison. That's where we're going? That's our destination?
The flame hides the key. The scripture takes away the flame of undeath. When you have the key, the door will be revealed, and through the door you must descend to the great master of this shade barrow, and yet still the prisoner of it. None who live have descended that deep.
All right, we're going to leave out that last part. So, there's
probably why they seem skittish.
There's a flame, and inside the flame there's a key. And the scrolls that we have, I guess, will cause the flame to diminish. We'll be able to grab the key. Once we have the key, it'll show us to a door. Once there's the door, we go down, or we go through the door, and we can go down into the bottom there, where there's the master and a prisoner. And that's our goal, apparently.
Okay.
Right.
What are we supposed to do when we get there?
Oh, I assume we have to fight the master and free the prisoner.
What's the track record for this situation? I'm assuming not great, considering, we're here and...
Never been done.
I mean, the prisoner's still down there, so I'm feeling like nobody's done this yet.
For the record, there was supposed to be a seal on this place that no one was actually ever supposed to come down here, like, ever. Yeah, that was actually the whole meaning. That was like the mission of Camilla's circle, right? Like, this place was supposed to be forgotten. So
it was a really big thing. We were told over and over and over and over and over and over again, never ever to come down here.
I'm starting to miss those
come
memories.
here.
I'm starting to miss those memories a lot.
Yes. All right, so let us finish our healing and go do our thing. Is anyone else looking particularly rough?
No, I actually got quite a bit back from the short rest, and so did Camilla, so we're ready, I suppose.
All right, then in which case have I done that?
Do we know who can read these scrolls? Can anyone do it, or does it have to be certain people?
Jorik Lamench will say, I do have experience with these profane words. I can recite the rites as needed. It wouldn't take too long, but that's contextual, right? Not too long in the normal world, but would probably feel like a very long time if we're fighting an undead dragon. So
Other
I
than
would
you,
only
can anyone
need
do
a
this?
couple of seconds. What was that? Sorry, Cedric?
Anyone other than him can do this?
Anyone skilled in the Arcana. I do know how to protect myself from otherworldly influences. Anyone else is welcome to make the attempt, but I warn, there could be backlash reading through something so profane. So that basically means anyone with the Arcana skill, anyone proficient with Arcana or more, can perform this rite in Jork's place, but there will be checks to avoid potential fallout in reading such fell works.
Hey, Yvain. I don't know if it works or not, but don't you have that ring that's supposed to protect you from stuff getting into your little melon?
You know, it's funny. I did have that ring. And then do you remember when we rescued Torog's seer? See, I was feeling extraordinarily petty, and so I thought if I lend this ring to that asshole, then Torog's not going to be able to get to him in his dreams either. Fuck you, you twisted menace.
There's consequences to spiting power of spite, I suppose.
So I spited too close to the sun, and as she says too close to the sun, she'll cover her blade.
Ulster says, what are we talking about? You gave some guy, Torog was haunting some guy? You gave him a ring?
We have met the seer, Torog's, albeit not by choice, but Torog's chosen oracle. We can talk about it later. Anyway, he'll be in Unamon by the time we get there, hopefully.
Seer of Torog, and you gave this person a ring? Why didn't you, kill them? I don't know.
They're a
Because
thing.
they don't want to be, and they're horribly, horribly tormented by it. I gave them the ring to protect them from visions or contact by Torog. They don't want to be the seer. They've been
got it. Yeah, that makes that's very Torog, I suppose. Unwilling subjects. I don't know.
Let's go. I just thought find the spire. You read the stuff. We keep the dracolich off of you. We grab the key, and we get the fuck out.
That sounds great. Let's do it.
Jork says, "Sounds fun." And he will. Yep. Go ahead.
Sorry, I assume each reading of each of these scrolls is an action. Will take a few seconds.
Yes. Essentially, yeah. It would be an action to read each of the 3 scrolls. Yeah, that is right.
So if we leave it to just Jork, it'll take 3 rounds. If we split it up, we could get it done in 1.
Well, he says no. It's like reading a book. I can't read a book 3 chapters at the same time. It needs to be said in sequence.
Sure, but if it was 3 people in sequence.
Yeah, that could work. It would cost the same amount of time, I think. Yeah, it's a very good point. Because technically rounds are supposed to all be within 6 seconds.
So only one could be read around, is what you're saying, because it takes 6 seconds to read it?
Right. Exactly, yeah. Because there's a chronology of so... Yeah, without the mechanics,
shorten the.
It was it's a really good idea. Jork will say this though. He'll say, "But listen, once I'm done reading, it should get rid of the flame immediately, and then whoever wants to, feel free to jump on top of this key and access whatever door. So the moment it's down, it's going to be quick moving." I will say, Cedric, take inspiration. That was very clever. I'm I feel bad countering you because it is very clever, but in fairness, it does. I think it does need to be read.
No worries.
Right. It's like a ritual. You can't have 5 people do a ritual and cut it down to 2 minutes.
Yeah, order matters.
Yeah. And it, this is necromancy stuff, but like the bards, right? They would know that like how you say the words and when you say the words and the rhythm of the words, that all matters to casting the magic, and that is the same in this case, unfortunately. So we will take Jork 3 actions to complete. If anybody wishes to, they can take over and try and do it in his stead. But as I've said, there may be potential fell consequences if you don't roll high enough. Jork is trained to counter, let's call it, patronly evils. So he's a little immune to that effect.
Well, I say let the man do what the man does.
Does anybody else kind of hope it's a white dracolich?
It's going to be made out of bone. Of course it's white. Duh.
He's not wrong.
Duh. All right.
Spicy today.
Alistair says, all right, it seems that Drystron has completed her prayers to the Stormlord. And if I may, and he is just going to kind of take out his pendant. He's going to say, Raven Queen, holy shit if you can hear us. We could really use some help. You despise the undead, and we go down into its bowels now. Hear the prayer of your faithful cleric and the director of the Claret Order. And I'm not pulling rank on you or anything, I'm just saying. Give us aid as we may need, please, for we face great evil. All right, I think that should be sufficient. Hopefully.
Beverly, now is the time for the banner.
Oh, the banner, right, the banner.
Oh, yeah.
Should I do it like right now, or should I do it like right as we're about to get hurt?
Right as when Jork starts reading, you go to the banner.
Okay, I'll be ready. And she'll be ready. She like gets out the banner, and she gets out the extendable thing, and she extends the 10-foot pole and starts tying it off, and she like holds it over her shoulder. She's like, okay, I'm ready. And she'll meander. And yeah, Cedric and Dreister and Kiros, I believe this is the first time you 3 have seen this. You see her basically take out this stick. She like clicks a button on it, and it goes like telescopically extends to a 10-foot pole. She takes out this giant sheet of canvas that just looks like a very large gray flag, and ties it to the top, and like proudly puts it over her shoulder and starts meandering.
Is this the same thing that she used? Oh, well, it wouldn't matter because Kira would remember, but above table for my own sanity. Is this the same thing that she used when they delved into Thordak's crater?
Yes.
Yep.
This will be the second time this party has used this item. I'm very excited. I worked very hard on this banner. I'm very excited. Okay.
For both times. I just needed to know if that was the thing. But again, Kira doesn't remember, so it's okay.
I wonder who will be called upon when this banner strikes the ground. All right, let's do this.
A couple of things as we get going.
Yep.
I'm gonna drink my potion of necrotic resistance because it seems like now is as good a time as any.
That's good thinking.
And I'll cast Longstrider myself, and I'm gonna start spamming my cantrips.
All right.
Yvain is going to say a very, very quick prayer, just like as we're getting into formation and getting underway. It's just necessary call attention to it, but just keep us safe in the shadows and help us eliminate this filth. By your will, Moonweaver. That's it.
Cool. Was that directed at anybody?
That was directed at the Moonweaver.
Oh, I didn't hear
My
Moonweaver.
will
Okay.
Moonweaver.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no worries. Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do in preparation before the fun begins?
Once Jorik starts to read, Ember will take a knee and utter a prayer.
Okay.
Bahamut, we have done you service, and you have granted me a boon. We are in the heart of evil, and we desire your protection so we might make everyone safer. Please grant us your majesty. Amen.
Amazing. Understood and noted. So here's actually what I'm going to say. Alistair, being a cleric, Drystrand's praying to the Stormlord, Yvain's praying to the Moonweaver. We got a lot of different people in the pantheon. Alistair will say, let's take a minute. Let's join our voices as one. The prayers of individuals is very important, but as a chorus, they may hear us better in this place. And he'll ask everyone to form just a circle. No one has to hold hands. You can hold hands if you want, though, and then there's nothing wrong with it. But Alistair essentially does lead a prayer. He'll say, "Prime deities of the pantheon, there are many here who will call upon your aid. Platinum Dragon, the Aurora Watch, has walked in your design for many years, and with your champion, grant us the protections as indeed your faithful Ember is called upon. To the Arc Hearts, please, may we have grace. May your magics make ours strong. May we face what lays down beneath here with great strength. Lawbearer, your temple was protected by the grace of the Aurora Watch. May you grant us now the cohesion of order. May your justice be swift down here and by our hands. Knowing Mistress, please grant us the knowledge to face our enemies and know their weaknesses. Stormlord, may we fight and wield the power of your storms and your ferocity in the war against evil of never-ending. Wild Mother, may your life and may all feral powers find their way into this place depraved of your influence. And Allhammer, may you bring these individuals here together as one clan, forged to a single purpose. Dawnfather, even in these dark depths, may your light stem from our very hearts. Everlight, for our sins, may you redeem us, and may your light also grant us strength. And Matron of Ravens, great goddess of fate, she who hates the undeath, and she who gave my order, our order, power. This is the time where we spit in the eye of Orcus. And if you be indeed, as you say, she who stands against the dark of undeath, may the order of things be placed as they should. May fate and its weave be made ever stronger. Give us your blessings, one and all. And thank you. Sorry. And the Moonweaver also. Sorry, I didn't scroll. That was my fault. That wasn't Alistair's fault. No, he would have thrown that in there. He would say, may your deceit play tricks upon the eyes of our enemies. May they forget to shoot quite straight. May they forget to find the advantage against us that we may miss. And we'll say these things, and you all listen solemnly. We will say you reiterate your prayers, those who have already spoken. Yvain to the Moonweaver, Drystrand to the Stormlord, Ember to Bahamut, who actually brings forth favor. In this moment of prayer, as you're listening, is there any additional internal dialogue? Is there any additional prayers that are put forth? The reiterations can be done from you three. Would Kiro, Cedric, Zarvolg have anywhere they'd want to place some faith? Or do they just kind of listen and add their will to the chorus, shall we say?
Hero, I don't think will say anything, but she does have the symbol of the Raven Queen that Alistair gave her, she'll take it out and tie it on like the outside. I think she has a pouch that the little paper bird that she got from Vasselheim is in, and it has like a raven feather in it, like just like a whole bunch of little trinkets. She'll take the pendant out and tie it around that pouch just so it's on her waist and she can like so it's hanging on the outside of her. But that would be the only thing.
Understood. Anybody else?
I think Zarvolg probably wouldn't say anything specifically during the religious requests, but maybe like at the mention of the Storm Lord, maybe reaches up under his chest piece and kind of rubs the lightning, the scar on his chest a little bit. And then when the appeals to the gods is over, he kind of just pulls the not even pulls it all the way out of the sheath, but pulls the sword out, Soul Reaver out just a little bit and says, "All right, you want it out of here, right? You ready?"
I have been waiting to free myself of this place for more years than you can imagine. Let us undo the curse of this place.
At this point, you hear... I'm not going to disadvantage you. Just bear with me. As you're all sort of saying these prayers, and Alistair says the final words, sort of says, "May one and all hear our prayers, matron of Raven. Send unto us what aid you can provide if you truly do be the god who despises undeath in its entirety. Hear our prayers, for we go forth into darkness." You hear,
You think you go forth into darkness? Ooh, you are already in it.
the entire tower rumbles. You hear talons, claws, great weight descend from the top of this most large spire. The claw steps are impossibly heavy, but frighteningly light for the weight surely behind it. As if these claws surely weigh and have the great power of a dragon with its step, but also moves too quietly for something of that mass. You hear the and for just a moment too long it goes quiet until there is that sort of slow turn of the head from Alistair as you see in the shadows that almost, Jurassic Park style draconic skull coming down like the great serpent in Chamber of Secrets. Sinew and flesh just sort of almost errantly dripping between pieces of blackened bone. And in that moment, these two eyes of purple mist, not literal eyes, but just pure necrotic spiritual presence, not unlike the black flame ball that you stand before that guards the way. And it cranes its large head as you see its massive webbed wings and looks and kind of... Alistair says, "Joran, begin the rite now." Yvain, you see, as all this is happening and all of you have this moment of like Mexican standoff kind of thing, like who's going to make the first move, or who's going to act first, you see, almost like in slow motion a little bit, a single black feather fall before your face. We're going to go to break.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you. We will start the battle next session. Or no, whoa.
What?
After break. Just before we roll initiative. Two things are going to happen. The first of which is this. Gotta change up the music for this one. Sure. Faster than the eye can see, a single something, a shard of steel or glass flies through the air, and it strikes right there, right in the eye of the dracolich, and its head lurches as it howls, and swooping over your heads is a figure in black armor with great raven wings, with daggers in either hand descending upon the creature. The second thing is this single warrior engages in the initial strike, and essentially an assassination strike to draw the attention. Basically just starts slicing and stabbing into the head of the dracolich, sort of frontlining before you. Beverly slams down the banner, and you are going to see the gray flag at the top suddenly explode with magic. Oh yeah, what's Ember got? Oh, it's gonna be mean to you.
It's Vax's daggers.
Vax's daggers.
Literally, it's Vax's daggers.
You've got
yes.
Turn that background off. I want to see him. You gotta show us. The second thing is Beverly slams the pole down to the ground. There is an explosion of magic that just radiates out in an aura from it. And the gray banner waves in the wind once to suddenly be transformed into this gorgeous holy shit, dude, that's awesome. That's so cool. Poison, fire, and whisper, baby. That's so cool. The flag suddenly transforms into this ornate, detailed, basically like war banner of like something that would be held aloft the armies of the Raven Queen over her armies, like the grand banner to announce their coming, depicting the white mask, depicting the feathers, the mantle, a number of symbols and iconography from an arcane time. It truly looks like the war banner of the Raven Queen. And this power radiates outward. Anyone who remains within 30 feet of Beverly is going to have a couple of bonuses. Everyone's going to have resistance to necrotic damage. Cedric is going to find his potion is refilled in this moment as that happens. In fairness, everyone's going to have straight death saves. Surprise, surprise, you were going to have disadvantage on all death saving throws. But thanks to the Raven Queen, that's going to flatten out. It's going to be straight rolls again. Additionally, anytime a creature influenced by the banner hits a hostile creature within the radius with an attack, that creature is going to have vulnerability to that damage, just period. So should you and your target be within the radius of the banner, that's vulnerability to the enemy. That is the god of death. Death will come swifter to your enemies. Right now, the dracolich is indeed within 30 feet of the banner, and we're going to roll initiative. Okay, let's get some ducks in a row. Now, first things first, I gotta pull out a very important mini. Small but mighty. We'll zoom in for a visual in a moment. Should be everyone. Now, in fairness, I am going to put Beverly near the door.
Is this building enclosed? Are we under a roof?
Yeah, so this is your situation.
Outside?
Yeah, you're absolutely in a defensible position, to be sure. So long as it doesn't knock over the tower, it's a big dragon.
No.
Okay. Some rolls. Oh, I'll hang on here. I know we want it. While I do this. Okay. Oh, that 20 from the champion of ravens. Not 20 from Beverly. Not that it matters too much. She's holding the flag right now. She's not going to be able to do much. I think that's all my responsibilities fulfilled. Okay. If we're ready, let's get to it. Who rolled higher than a 20?
23.
You rolled a nat 20 for a 22.
Very nice. Beverly's going after you. I declare, remember. Champion of Ravens will be first bat. Good to see him play. Okay, who rolled a 15 plus? Let me know those numbers.
Dirty 20.
Go ahead.
Vane rolled a 17.
Okay, who rolled 10 plus?
Oh, sorry. Jorik had a 16 and Cedric had an 18.
Strycern had a 15.
15. Okay, I just want to make sure I got that right. That's a lot of numbers kind of coming in. Cedric, what'd you get?
18.
18. Kira, what'd you get?
Nat 20 for a 22.
Okay, yeah, I messed that up. Zarvolg?
20.
Yvain?
17.
Okay, good. 18 to 17. Drystrom?
15.
And Jorik, what did Jorik get?
16.
Okay, there we go. I'm 7. Sorry. That was a lot of numbers. Okay, who got a 10 plus?
Alistair.
What did he get?
11.
Got it. What did Perrin Brill get?
An 11.
An 11. What did
Oh,
Alistair
no,
get?
sorry, a 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. What did Camellia get?
8.
All right, we are set. So, first things first, I'm going to give you what you want, which at least I predict what you want, and I'm going to just tell you how much damage the Champion of Ravens does on the first swing of things. It is not usually the want of a rogue to be visually seen, and he certainly has the ability to not be seen, but he is trying to draw attention. Okay, I got my work cut out for me. This guy can do some damage. Don't worry, we'll take 2 long. Okay, first things first. I'll spell out the damage because I'm sure you guys, it's fun. Okay, that is going to be... we'll do the sneak attack, or we'll do the shadow smite first. So that's going to be 14 times 6 is 84 damage. Plus... Oh, did it roll? There he is. Plus 47 damage. Plus Whisper. Critical hit targets makes you can't be frightened, so not worried about that. And then plus 4, 8, 12. Plus 8, 16, 24. And now I'm going to just roll a couple quick dice. It's going to be 3. That's going to be 4 or 7. Plus the modifiers 8, 16, 24 plus 4. And just to be sure, not too worried about it, but we're going to make sure that he did hit all those attacks. Advantage on the initial. Yep. Yep. And yeah. Yeah. Okay, no, he actually did miss the last one. So that would be minus 4, 3, 4, 3, 7, plus 8 is going to be okay, minus 20 damage because he missed the last strike. That's going to be 178 points of damage on the ambush round. So he strikes. There is an explosion of shadow, basically black light, if that makes any sense. Beams of holy light that are just streams of pure blackness, like the rays of the sun, but darkness, the negative. And the dragon screeches in pain. He comes in sailing, knife first, stabbing in and hooking in. The dragon starts to wave its head, and the champion of ravens is thrown back just for a moment, and there's a broad swipe, a throw of the blade. It kind of bounces off the bone of the dragon. It doesn't actually damage him, and reappears back into his hand. And then continues with the beat of a wing and just peels off and away from the dragon. It roars at the champion of ravens angrily as he soars away. And then he gets to take his first turn in combat. So let's do that. No advantages, unfortunately, so we're just going to do straight rolls here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Hit, miss, and hit. This one's going to go a little faster. It's going to be 8, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Shadow Smite is 14d6 for a total of 16, that's going to be 18, it's going to be 78 additional damage on the second shot. And suddenly that dragon isn't looking as good as it was a moment ago. And that is going to be the champion of Raven's turn, as he is basically up here now, just dueling the dragon. Ember, what do you do?
The top of the archway that kind of heads out of this space.
Yeah.
Is the arch part open? Yeah, it is. Bonus action, I'm going to give myself flight for 10 minutes. And
right,
I'm going
to
perch in the window there. Assuming 30 feet will get me there.
First round of combat, I'm going to give you a little extra boost. It's fine. Yep, you fly up there and land up in the arch.
And it'll be 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Hell yeah. Damn, remember you make a good
and a
masterpiece.
crit on the first one.
Oh, fuck, this was supposed to be hard. And then there was a second one.
And a crit on the second bolt.
What the fuck? Good job.
And an AC 22 on the third.
That'll hit. Yeah, those all hit.
Okay. The first bolt is 3 and 10 for 13 force damage. The second bolt is 2 and 10 for 12 points of force damage. And the third bolt is 10 points of force damage.
Good job. Yeah, you fly there, and with all, and maybe inspired by the might of the champion of ravens, you just unleash a devastating barrage of like eldritch flame that fires and the dragon roars angrily at this.
Okay, that's everything I got in the tank.
Alrighty, it's gonna bring us to Beverly, who's that's her whole job.
Who is inarguably the most important person here at this moment.
It is it is entirely possible, absolutely. Yeah, unfortunately, speaking of which, you were a little oh, you know what? You were a little above the aura there. I should have highlighted it for you. Really? That's really on me.
Well, I wanted to stay into it. I don't have to stand on the stone. I've got a hover. I can stand under in the bottom side of the archway.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. So you did 12, 14, and 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 36 damage. Dracolich would have been considered vulnerable and would have taken an additional 36 damage. All right. This is great. This is really great. My plans are falling apart. Kira, what would you like to do? Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to start doing some legendary actions, you fuckers. Okay. The dragon is going to... This is my realm! And lets out the most, bone-rattling draconic roar that comes with this psychic onslaught that just flies out. I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw. I will be going around for these. Don't forget your NPCs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start coming around. Alrighty then. From the top. Ember Van Zyl, how did you do?
8.
Oh man, you are going to take 14 psychic damage and you are frightened. I'm gonna mark your base so I remember. Who's your NPC? Alistair?
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one? Okay, no, we're good.
Because I was late showing up last week.
Yeah, no worries. Drycerin, we're gonna come over to you.
19.
19 is just a save. You are going to... Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing. You're good. Totally fine. Sweet. Drycerin doesn't have an NPC. Cedric. How'd you do? You're muted.
18.
18 is just a failure. That's going to be 14 psychic damage, and you are frightened.
All right.
How did Jork do?
He had a 16.
That is a failure as well. He will similarly take 14 damage and be frightened. Kiro, how'd you do?
Hero rolled a nat 20 for a 21.
Ooh, very nice. So you're just fine. Yvain, how'd you do?
Yvain rolled a 22, and
22.
Alistair rolled a 25.
Hey, good job. How did Perrin Brill do, Kira?
14.
14 is a failure. She will also be frightened and take the 14 points of psychic damage. Zarvolg, how'd you do?
Zarvolg got a 24.
Yeah, you're totally good. Everything's...
Camellia got a 13.
Camellia is frightened. She goes, oh, no. All right, magnificent. Kiro, you're up to bat, my friend. What would you like to do?
So the two people that got frightened were Camellia and who else?
Ember, Jorik, Perrin, Cedric got frightened.
Sweet. Are they all within 20 feet of me?
Ember is up on a branch, but he can be. I'm pretty sure. Let me just do a little check here real quick.
Well, it doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be within 20 feet of me. They just all have to be within 20 feet of each other.
Got it. Yeah, unfortunately you're not getting Ember, but you can get everybody else.
Okay. Then she is going to, for the first time since she bought the armor at Gilmore's, and the first time since Beth forced her to wear it, she is going to expend a charge of her armor to cast Calm Emotions. It's a charisma saving throw, but the creatures can choose to fail it.
Okay! From Kiro, not that Kiro knows that she was forced to wear it. Someone probably very nicely got it for her, or she discovered it in a tomb, who knows. But in this moment, Kiro emanates the pure essence of the Shadowfell. And the Shadowfell is a place of apathy. And that is what happens. What falls upon you all is like your hearts are beating on your chest and your minds are in a state of panic and you're frightful of this thing. This sudden, overwhelming sense of just... It's not like, it's just numb apathy for everything. Life, emotion. And in this moment, it makes you pretty focused. It makes you pretty in control. And you are no longer frightened. It is just Ember. Way to go, Kiro. Power move.
Try sometimes. And then she is going to... How far away is the dragon from where she is right now? Well, you said the dragon's inside of Bev's aura, right?
Yes.
So then how far would it be to get into melee with the dragon?
The end of your speed.
I will... Will I get there with the end of my speed, or will I still have to dash?
No, you'll get there.
Okay, perfect. Then I will do that, and then, because I got my action surge back, I'm going to action surge, and then while I'm up close and personal with Mr. Big Bad and Ugly, he is going to... Yeah. She is going to cast Vengeful Blade on her trident as she swings. I think you can cast it on any weapon that you have proficiency with. As she swings toward the dragon, and it basically just adds 3d8 if she hits.
Understood.
And plus 7 is a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Two-handed, I need a D. And then 3d8. Yes. That is 15 necrotic damage, and then 8 piercing damage.
It is immune to necrotic damage.
That's unfortunate.
So how much piercing?
4 plus 4 is 8. Oh wait, but because it's with my packed weapon, I can choose if it's. I can choose if it's the regular weapon damage and then either radiant or necrotic. So if it's immune to necrotic, then I'll go radiant.
Okay. Would you? Yeah, that's. I'm sure opposing an undead, you're like, yeah, radiant's probably the way to go. Absolutely. So how much was that damage total?
I think of just the piercing damage.
Well, if you're turning the necrotic radiant, then give me all of it.
Then it was 8 plus 15 is 23.
23, so that's going to be 46 damage because it is vulnerable to damage.
And also, I now need a con save DC 16 or you're prone.
I'm going to wow you here. It's not going to go prone on you, unfortunately.
Listen, it works when he does it. I just wanted to see if it was universal. It's not. We tested a theory.
Yeah, we'll see if the gnome can knock over a fucking 100-foot tall dracolich. I, for some reason, don't doubt that he can.
I don't doubt at all.
Amazing. Okay. All right. If that's all for Kuro, legendary action. This dragon doesn't like this bubble officially. Has decided to not be in the bubble any longer. It is going to use a legendary action to pounce. It dives through the air, in which, yes, you'll get a opportunity attack, Kuro. And it is going to move over to here instead, just at the edge of the ring.
17 plus 8 is a 25. Yeah.
It is a hit, for sure.
And also, I have Sentinel, so he doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, fuck. Damn, guys, you can't bully my dracolich. That's not fair. I built him up, all right? He's supposed to be cool.
10 plus 4 is 11 piercing damage, and if he didn't move, then that's 22.
Yeah, that's 22. Fuck it, Tarask.
Does that trigger topple again as well?
Thank you. Thank you. I forget my weapon masteries all the time.
That's going to be 17.
Yeah, that just makes it.
Okay. All right, then that's going to bring us to Zarvolg the Grim. Zarvolg, hey, you're pretty good at this ambushy thing too. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So just so I understand how this bubble works, it's damage originating from inside the bubble? He doesn't have to be inside the bubble,
If the
right?
damage originates from... Yeah, sorry. If the damage originates from inside the bubble and strikes a target also in the bubble, it's considered... The enemy is considered vulnerable to the damage you're dealing.
Oh, but if he were just now to have gotten outside of the bubble, we would have been done with the vulnerability. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna strafe. So, I'm gonna start running toward the outside and toward the dragon inside the bubble.
All right, you're running up.
And I'm gonna start shooting. And I'm going to apply some... I have advantage since it's the first round, and I have an extra attack since he hasn't moved, or hasn't attacked. And I'm going to use Sharpshooter.
All right.
So that is 16 to hit on the first one.
All right. That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, geez. All right. 22 to hit on the second one.
22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be 22 piercing damage.
22 piercing damage, understood. Is that with the vulnerability?
No, that's before the vulnerability. So 44.
And that'll be 44 points of damage. It's pretty heavily bloodied.
Okay. That's 2 attacks. Here comes 3. That's going to hit 23 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
I feel bad only because it's been a while, Zarvolg.
Yeah.
Would you want to have cast Hunter's Mark on it before you started shooting it?
I appreciate it. I did think about that, but I've decided not to because I've used quite a number of spell slots down here and we haven't had a rest. So I'm going to wait on that. But thank you. Thank you for the reminder there because I do always forget.
I was sitting here like, damn you, Ember. You won't give me anything. Won't give me an inch.
Right.
You're terrified.
Oh, wait, is this thing... Oh, and it's undead, right?
Yeah, it's super undead. No, it's a ooze. Come on, it's an ooze. Look at it.
So that's going to be 15 before the vulnerability.
That'll be 30.
And I will, since we just had a nice short rest, I'll go ahead and burn my action surge.
All right.
I'm going to miss on that one. That's a 16 to hit.
All right.
And then one more. Oh, it's a crit. Yay!
Nice.
So that's
roll
going
more
to
now
be...
ones, guys. Come on.
It's going to be, let's see, 9 and 10. It's going to be 39 plus the vulnerability is 78.
Okay.
All right.
Anything
So
else?
as I'm moving, I'm gonna finish my movement. So I'm gonna be moving out the door and kind of across the dragon at this point. Right.
Out the door and across the dragon. That's.
Well, I mean,
do you have any additional speed?
Not within melee range. If I can avoid it, can I avoid it?
Do you have any more speed? That's where you got with your speed.
I have 40. That's what 30 gets me.
40 can get you. 40 can get you here, just barely evading its talons.
Then yes, that I suppose.
All right. I guess I'll just do 150 damage. It's fine, whatever. More than that, probably. All right, fantastic. All right, you've been waiting for it.
Fen has been. I'm sorry, Fen has been with us, but he's not going to attack this round. But he will try to move out of harm's way, wherever that is. So I guess further into the castle or into the tower.
He like mopes as he's told to go away. Like, get out of here! He's like, looks at you very glumly, like, come on, Dad, let me kill the dracolich.
You should know better than to get whatever the dracolich version of Fireball is. He should let that happen to him right now. And I think that is the... Let's see. Let's just see. Yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, that's going to bring us to you've been waiting for it. You want it. Let's see if that gnome can knock a fucking 100-foot tall dragon on its ass. Cedric, let's hear it. What's happening?
All right, I've got 40 feet, and I'd like to get out to it and get as far around the side of it as I can while staying in the bubble.
In the bubble. Tiny bubbles. You're going to be able to... Unfortunately, it's a big map. How much speed you got?
40.
Oh, okay. I'll give you like. You can't really go around the side there. Yeah, that's the best I can do for you, I'm afraid, right there. But you're right up next to Kiro. It's a big dragon. Getting around it's going to be hard.
Okay. All right, and then I will do what I do, which is hit it with a stick.
All right. Hey, that's a nice stick, all right? Don't be hard on yourself.
That's going to be a 25.
Yeah!
All right, that is 20 points of damage. And a saving throw, please.
20 points of damage, which I believe becomes 40 with the vulnerability.
Yep.
Con save coming in hot. That's going to be... it's going to be a 21 to save.
All right. And then I'll use the shield to make a strength saving throw.
All right. That's going to be a legendary resistance to succeed instead.
All right.
Because it rolled shield.
Second attack. 20.
20. 20 will just hit.
Okay. 20 damage again and a saving throw.
Alright, that becomes 40 because you're such a cool guy. Alright, that's going to bring us to... a con save, this one?
Yep.
Cedric is the king of burning through legendary resistances, because that's 2 down. It's already half out.
Shoot, that's only a 13 on the next attack.
Yeah, that one's going to miss, sorry to say.
And then I'll use my bonus action to hit it with the back end of the staff.
Awesome.
That's going to be another 21.
Another 21. That will succeed. Go ahead and roll damage.
16.
16. 16 is going to become, let's see here, that's going to be 20, 31. Okay. All right. Anything else there, Cedric? This thing is like, it's really fucked. it's really not going to stand up for much longer.
Did you roll the last con save there?
That's going to be a 16 on the con save.
That fails.
So that's going to be 3 legendary resistances spent in 1 turn. That's pretty good. Is there anything else there, Cedric? Is there like a cheeky little action surge, maybe? Perhaps, you think?
Nah, let someone else go. It's more democratic.
Oh. Cedric Longwaffle, the merciful, or the very good at sharing or something. The generous. So Cedric Longwaffle, slayer of undead, and the generous. All right, fair enough. This thing, barely alive, is going to look down at you, Cedric, and is going to sort of hiss at you as its body is super busted up, and it's going to fire from its eyes 2 purple beams, and it's going to cast Ray of Sickness at you. I need to roll an attack roll on you. That's what I need to do. And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Cedric dives behind his shield like Wonder Woman in World War II style, and this beam of purple draconic energy bounces off of his shield like Perseus in the Gorgon. Beverly's like, wow, as she watches Cedric just duel a dragon. Incredible. That is going to bring us to Yvain. What are you going to do?
I am going to cast a 4th level moonbeam.
All right, 4th level moonbeam. A beam of light shoots down as you feel the power of the Moonweaver beset this creature.
Then I'm going to bonus action, Starry Form Dragon, get my wings up. I don't like it. I don't know if there's any cover can be taken and stay
Sure.
next to Beverly. But that is what I would like to do. And up is a possibility. I've got 20 feet of movement in the air. So.
Okay. You want to be like... So you want to be like up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to be... Because there's plenty of cover. You guys are in a very defensible position. Do you want to do something like that?
That looks great. Yeah.
All right. So you got like a little cover from the wall. Excellent. All right. That's going to bring us to Zork Laments, who is going to approach. He's going to take out one of the scrolls and he's going to start reading. As he reads, he speaks in a horrible, fell tongue, a language that none of you... Actually, no. Anybody who understands Abyssal will know what he is saying. Nobody knows Abyssal? Nobody loves their demons? All right. He starts speaking in a tongue that is very harsh to the ear, very, very alien. He starts to say, actually, I've got a little Abyssal translator. Hang on. Just to like give an example. All right. He says, and it's this really weird language, almost makes your brain short circuit even just to hear it, because it's just consonants. It's just the most harshest consonants, all of them. As he starts to begin to speak, and the purple flame begins to sort of flare from this from his speakings as he begins to read the words, and it's literally like you can see his head moving across the page as quick as possible as he recites every word, literally like ripping pages off from the binder as he goes. He's just like ripping pages, throwing them away, and as to actually begin, he recites the first third of the ritual. That's going to bring us to Dreisrin. Dreisrin, what's the plan? You're going to go punch a dragon in the face?
Obviously.
Duh.
But actually...
Duh. Okay, but no, really, I'm not gonna...
How much is 15 feet away from the dragon?
Be like here, right behind Alistair. Yeah.
Sad. Okay.
Like there.
Oh, that's good. Can I be, like, 5 feet in front of Bev?
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that'll still be... it's more like 10 feet at that point, but that's okay.
That's fine. As long as it's within the 5 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Now that that's established, we're going to hit it with the first level guiding bolt.
All right, first level guiding bolt. Let it rip.
.24 to hit.
That will hit. Roll me some damage.
.14 radiant damage.
14 radiant damage, which will become 28 radiant damage. Very good. Magnificent. You blast it, its body just begins to glow faintly with the radiant light. Is there anything else?
Yep. As a bonus action, I'm going to do Fury of Blows.
Cool. Let her rip.
Yes. And then, because of the guiding bolt, I have an advantage.
Yes. For one attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to spend 2 for this, so I can... And I'm activating Elemental Attunement, so I have the reach. I'm heating up on my lightning damage. One fell off the board. What's that? Plus 8. 22 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Beautiful. And I can't... Can I stunning strike on a Fury Blast?
Yeah. Any melee hit.
Yeah, DC 16 con save.
DC 16 con save, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be its last layer legendary resistance.
Okay.
It is no longer able to legendarily resist things.
That's
what was
okay.
the damage on the first strike?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12, actually. So, yeah. 12 lightning damage.
Alright, 24 lightning damage. Well done. I feel so generous. Did I hear 12? I think I heard 24. Alright, sorry, go ahead for your second blow.
Oh, it was a 5, I think, to hit.
Oh, 5 to hit? Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Or,
sorry.
No, well, plus 8, and then plus a 2.
Okay. So, yeah, that's okay.
But yeah.
Alright, well done. The dracolich is, I know I've said it a bunch of times, but he's pretty hurt. Especially with this vulnerability circle. You know, you guys can probably get him. I want to ask Kira about Sentinel. How long does that go on for? Tell me about that.
It's just a reaction, so I can't do it again. It was just I stopped him that one time.
I just meant the speed turning to 0.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think it's
That's like the whole turn, right?
The creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the current turn, yeah.
The rest of the current turn. Okay, understood. Alright, so he's revamped. And now he's going to leave the bubble. Moonbeam, is that at the start of the turn? No, it's at the end of the turn?
The end.
Are you sure? Are you certain of that?
Let me reread, because they changed a bunch of things, and I am assuming
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've read it.
It's usually when they enter or when they end. If they enter it, they take the damage, or if they end their turn, they take the damage.
Yeah, that sounds right. I just want to be sure. Because I don't remember it being that not good.
When the cylinder appears, each creature makes a Constitution saving throw. In this case, it would say Constitution 19, and she would say take a d6 off of that, whatever you do. On a failed save, I think it changed. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d10 radiant damage. If the creature is shapeshifted, it unshapeshifts. On a successful save, it takes half damage. The creature also makes this save when the spell's area moves into its space, and when it enters the spell's area or ends its turn there.
Got it.
And it
So
only makes one save per turn.
Got it. So it should have taken a save the moment it appeared. I heard that for sure. So go ahead and roll the damage. I'll roll the con save. It rolls pretty good on this one. That's going to be 24.
Did you take the 6 off? The d6?
I did not. That's going to be, so 24 becomes 18 with a -6.
That will not do it.
All right.
And I rolled this at 4th level. I was just trying to scroll down. So that will do 29 points of radiant damage.
Nah, that's not going to be 29. Come on now, we can do better. That's going to be 58 points of damage, I believe. Yvain. Fuck, I didn't even get one turn with him. All right.
May I say, I
forgot about the fucking flag!
well, that, and you can only blame this on yourself.
I know!
You got super excited with Vax, and you did a crazy amount of damage.
I always planned for Vax to be there, and I was like, it was like just at the fucking knife's edge of like, he's still gonna be a threat, it's fine, like, it's still gonna be a big deal. I forgot about the fucking flag. Alright. This
rolled really well. I'm proud of us as a party. I'm so sorry.
I rolled shit initiative for him too, but he has a plus 15 initiative. I rolled a 4. Or he's like a 12 or something, and I rolled a 4. He had a 15. 14, sorry.
If somebody's not on their game, somebody else is. And it's just like no one comes out of the driver's seat.
And to be perfectly fair, we loaded the shotgun with dragon breath rounds.
You pretty much did.
We went full discharge, no hold back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were terrified. Like we walked in there just like spray and pray.
Accordingly.
Guys, why are we saying words like discharge and spray and pray? Guys, come on. All right. Anyway, the dracolich like appears, gets like you guys are like, oh, we're booked, and then Vaxeldon like lays up on his head, just smashes it until it's like distracted by Vaxeldon, and as it's looking over there, it sort of like loses the initiative. And as the pull comes down, you are all filled with the reverence of the Raven Queen, and you are filled with her hate for undeath, and you guys are just inspired into a single unified line of just like slay, like in this moment you are joined in a crusade against the undead, and you all lunge at the creature, firing trident, flame, eldritch blasts, crossbow bolts, lightning and storm stick, all of it. And in the end, Yvain, you pray to the Moonweaver, maybe the most unsuspecting of all of the gods to have been a boon in this place, considering the moon is outside. But such is the way of the Moonweaver, the god of trickery, to be unsuspecting. And a beam of just burning, like a fucking orbital laser. This beam of moonlight fires down at the dracolich, and anything that touches the beam from this creature is immediately just disintegrated. Like, this is like a combat laser, and his body is butter. And anything that touches it immediately just melts and disintegrates. It roars in anger, and as it lurches back, its thick, skeletal, draconic throat, its spine, is just immediately like sliced in half. The dragon's body hits the ground. The dragon's skull lands on the ground in front of you all. And you see the purple light dimming from its eyes. And you just sort of hear bouncing off the walls.
Impressive. I'll see you when you get out.
The purple mist seethes and fades from it, not unlike the mist did from the Death Knight, now in Zarvolg's blade. You hear Jorik with a free turn, we say a free round goes by, as he throws one of them away, continues to rip pages off. You hear the entire, on this last round, the entire city erupt into clatter, just like a tidal wave of bones from the entire city, just literally sounding like you guys are in a tower and you hear a tidal wave coming from all four directions. But that tidal wave is made of bone. And these bone swarms you saw start barreling in from every single direction towards you guys. So the fight is not quite won. I need to lay down my bony boys. Hang on a second. Not letting you off that easy. This was my whole session plan, so I'm not letting you off that easy. No, we're good. But anyway, I'm gonna just start dropping some. Yeah, these guys are coming out of that place over there, so they're flooding in over here. This guy's going for that door. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of them just like dropped out from the bottom of this tower. These guys start flooding out from here. Dracolich is fucking dead. Fuck you. Right there. Yeah, sure, he's gonna be in the way. Why not? And we're gonna get some bony swarms coming from this direction. I'm gonna say a couple fell off the bridge up here. And we're gonna have some coming in from this tunnel as well. And there's certainly more on the way. This is just, imagine like a whole fuck ton of them, but I'm gonna just not lay that much down because it's payments. Cool. We'll roll them in.
So like if we wanted a number, that number would be a fuck ton?
Yeah, that'll be the specific number. And again, they rolled. It's all good. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see here. Come on, you're not going to give me my bone swarm. I'll find it. In the meantime, we are going to come to the top of initiative. Champion of Ravens, while I am doing a slight multitask here. Really, really quick. Okay. I'm gonna make life real easy for us. Champion of Ravens is going to just soar down at this one and is going to actually, what am I talking about? You guys have that one covered. He's gonna sail over here with his magnificent fucking speed because he's got the boots of haste. Uh, 60. So come back to here. Bonus action. Oh, well, he's got double speed, so who gives a shit. All right, he's here. And he's gonna just lay into this guy again. Where were those millions of dice that I rolled? We probably went undone, didn't they? Oh well. Okay, 2 hits. Help me find those ones. It's gonna make my life so much easier if I can find the goddamn dice. There they are. Alright. Champion of Ravens deals with 816 attached to it. That's gonna be 60 points of damage to this one. And that's going to be that. All right, that's going to bring us to Amber Van Zyl.
move. I'm going to fly down to the dracolich's skull.
Okay.
Action, I'm going to take out my pry bar and pry the leading fang off.
Fair enough. It's the leading fang is probably the size of you, but we will say you could pry a big. You can pry that out if you want. It's just you're not carrying it out. But you can certainly grab one that is of a worthy size. That will be very impressive.
That's sufficient to the task.
Okay, you go down there. Maybe a little, just for shits, give me an athletics check with advantage because you got the crowbar. Ember flies down like a human torch, crowbar over his head like a great crusader.
12.
12? You're like, you're on top of it and you're wrenching free and it's wiggling. You're like, come on. It'll come free, just maybe not in this moment.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna give it to you. I just flavoring it. Okay. Okay. I want to just check with you guys, just in case there's an opinion here. All these fellas are coming in hot. We can, they're not going to hurt you this turn. If we want to just run down the order to Jorik's turn, where he completes the ritual and the key appears, we can take it from there if you want. And I will just chalk up all these turns to having killed, let's say, you're not in the vulnerability bubble. Between you guys, I'll kill 2 of them. We'll take out 2 of them. How's that sound? Or we can keep going as normal. It's totally whatever you guys all collectively want. Just in case you're like a...
That seems fair.
Yeah, I vote for skipping ahead to the key. I'll take the deal.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to slog through a combat if you guys are this isn't making you Jones for it. Okay, so I'll narrate what happens though, because that's good shit. That's good fun. Ember is trying to wrench it free. Beverly's like, she's holding her banner. Kiro starts firing off eldritch blasts. Zarvolg starts firing off crossbows. Cedric trips a swarm somehow. Because I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And this one's dead. Yeah. And then we'll just say Yvain's like, Moodweaver! And then the fucking blows up another one. I'm being very generous. They have about 200 hit points apiece, but whatever. Yeah, you obliterate that one. Jorik says the final word. And the great ball of purple flame, which was the dragon's fire, essentially, its essence. It had flared, and as he said the next words, it began to sort of diminish, shaking like it's trying to resist Jorik. And then in the end, it just goes out, and there is this key just sort of floating in the space that is surprisingly kind of celestial looking. You might have expected it to be a bone with a fucking eyeball or something, but no, it is a ornate silver key with a flared wings on the side. It looks very ornate and very kind of unsuspectingly beautiful for such a depraved, awful place. And that hangs in the air. Jorik, tired by the use of the magic, but not out, will have spent his turn. Drystrom, we're down to you, my friend. What happens next? Do you want to go for that key? Or do you want to go punch some bones?
Does it see what? Did I get the key to Jorik? I feel like that's... I don't know who needs the key.
Anyone? I believe it was said by I had said it previously. I just go get the key. We'll see what happens from there.
Okay. Using my bonus action, I would like to go 90 feet and go get the key.
Amazing. We skip. We're gonna say Alistair got out of the way on his turn.
My full movement plus.
But just for shits, I'm gonna say Camelia's like in the corner, going like, "Oh no, oh no!" Like maybe she's like I remember it's him, it's the dragon. And she's like having a little. Oh, she's crashing out a little over there. Drystrand, like the flash goes flying through 5. You can run up walls at this level, right? No? Okay. Oh, you're multi-class. You got a multi-class level.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 30 feet. You can jump up into the air. What's your strength modifier? Small number?
Not great.
Yeah, it's
it's plus 0.
Okay.
I don't have any strength.
So you're just going to run straight up. It's going to be like a real, like, that kind of situation. Do you want to use your bonus action to continue the dash to get up top?
Yeah.
Okay. You bonus action kind of clamber to the top to right here. The flames are gone. Don't worry about those. And you reach out and you ding, take the key. As you take the key, this pillar structure plinth thing that you're standing on, within like a couple of seconds, just down into the floor. And as it does so, like the center was hollow. There's nothing there. I know I have like this guy here, but it's not there. So there's no center column. But as it falls down into the ground, it does reveal at floor level this like trap door. And it's like this giant stone trap door with indeed a keyhole on it. You can use your action if you wish to try and unlock it with the key. Free action to grab it. Might as well. You open it.
So scared.
And the door begins to slide open, and you're standing on the side here, and you look down. Basically, you smell this like this strange smell. It's not like rot or horror or anything. It's just like the traveling of wind, the same way when you open up Shade Barrel, like unlocking something that's been sealed for a very, very long time as the wind connects. And there's no stair steps. It's just a descent into this like sort of yellowish red light down below. Like a reddish yellow, almost like a cloud. Not a miasma, but like a cloud. You have a little movement left. Do you wish to descend or stay, or what would you like to do?
I have slow fall.
If anyone's going to jump into somewhere first, it should be the monk, right? You got this.
I can't
jump in.
believe I'm doing this. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
dudes,
she's going in the.
She just jumped.
Down the basement, going.
Geronima, says Drycerin as she hops aboard. All right. Drycerin hops aboard. Drycerin has exited initiative. Did you say nice? Incredible. Yeah, Drycerin hops in. Geronimo! And goes in there. And hopefully Drystrad's okay. But we'll find out later. Alistair's like, what the fuck we doing? We jumping in? Fuck it. And he pats York on the shoulder on the way over. Good job, York. And jumps in. That brings us to the bad fellas. Oh, they speedy. They speedy, boy. They speeding on over. Hello. Hello there. That's going to be an attack on you. Yeah, he's close enough. It's going to do Death's Embrace on you there, Ember. It's going to be a 20 to hit, modified.
Yeah.
You, my friend, are grappled. Yeah, similar to how Kira was, you are just like grappled and restrained inside of the bones. They sort of begin to spin around you and like sort of hold you in its center as like the bones press and slash across your body. No damage as of yet, but it is holding you there. The other ones are coming in hot. This one gets right into your space, Zarvolg, but doesn't grab you the same way it does Ember.
Don't grab me.
Sail over. This one's gonna get right up in Cedric and Kiro's space.
Right, that'll trigger my reactive attack.
My trap card. Go for it. Your reactive attack. What's that
Yeah,
from?
from Polar Master.
Ah.
Silly skeleton, you stepped within reach.
26 to hit for 25 damage.
Hey, I got good news. It is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. My stick man. So give me. Was that all bludgeoning?
Yep.
What was the total again?
25.
25. Okay. It's gonna take. It's gonna take 50 damage. It was already vulnerable in the bubble, but.
And I'll send it, and I'll drive it back 10 feet to see if it has enough speed to make it close again.
You drive it back 10 feet, and in fact, it does have enough speed to come and be around you guys, unfortunately, but it doesn't have any attacks. It had to dash to get here.
Right.
As does this one, as it flies in to here. And yeah, they kind of soar into the air as well. This one's going to get around Beverly. I was going to be like, no! Bones! That's going to be the guys over there. They're going to start flooding into the house. Or actually, no, this one's probably going to be a little interested in the champion of ravens, I'm not going to lie. Start flying up to the champion. This one's going to get there. It does wrap itself around the champion of ravens. And yeah, all these dudes are interested in champion of ravens on this side, which was kind of his hope.
I mean, honestly, what dude isn't interested in the champion of ravens?
Yeah, everyone's like, dude, let me get your autograph, let me get your autograph. He's like, no. Fuck. Can I touch your daggers? No. Some of them had it. Yeah, he just gets fully swarmed in the bones, not unlike Neo, and he's fighting like all the Agent Smiths after meeting the Oracle. He's taking damage over there, which I probably should calculate, considering. These three guys were definitely in range of hurting him. So that's going to be... We're going to see if they hit. Since he's grappled and restrained, that's going to be advantage. That's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. That's going to be a miss. So I'm going to do... He's going to take... Come here, bird boy. 72 points of damage. Okay, beautiful. Alright. These guys come flooding in here. This one dashes. We're going to say they all start to come in. This one dashes like around the side to here. This one comes in at 60. This one's gonna make its way. Fuck it, it's gonna make its way over here and get there. This one's gonna sail in as well. Yeah, I don't get to join. These guys all start flooding in. It's fine, we're just gonna Well, I guess they can attack. Okay, this one's going to attack Joran. This one's going to attack Fen. Mrs. Fen. Fen goes, "Oh, you think you're going to stop me?" And just starts like fucking ninja, like I have watched Drycerin fight for many moons, and just like martial arts fights off all the bones.
He's Hong Kong Fury now.
Yeah. What is it? Crouching dog. This one's gonna attack. Is gonna miss Helen or Perrin, excuse me. This one is gonna get Joran. Joran takes 33 points of damage. And that is going to be all them bones, but fear not, guys, there's more on the way. I'm just going to quickly just... Boop, boop, boop. These guys are coming from, like, the inner city, from out of town, you know. More on the way, rushing in like a horde of undead. A literal army. Imagine if Western got hit by these guys, but it'd be good. Alright, it's Camillia's turn. What does Camilla do? Zarvolg?
Oh, Camilla. Sorry, yeah. She's unscathed?
She's currently unscathed and unassailed. She could throw herself in the hole.
Yeah, she's definitely going to throw herself in the hole.
She disengages and goes, "Oh no!" Throws herself in the hole. Fantastic. Perrin Brill is not like captured by anybody. She's in this person's space, but she can still run. She'll have to. She can technically run through these guys and get through the hole, but she'll have to disengage. So Perrin Brill can get out of here if she wants to.
Everyone else is going for the hole. We're going for the hole.
Sorry?
I said if everyone else is going for the hole, we're going for the hole.
All right, Perrin Brill disengages, flies around everybody, and jumps into the hole. Ah! Amazing. Amazing. Okay, that's gonna Champion of Ravens. He's doing his thing. He is going to definitely break free. He's going to disengage. That costs 2 actions. And he's going to burst free from the bones to here, 10 feet. He's going to go through here for another 10 feet. He's got 120 feet, so it's 20. He is going to sail over to here. So while all this is going on, Ember, you're just like, and you manage to get free. Oh, actually, you know what? He's not going after. He's not going after that. Let's see who's lucky. We gotta roll for this here. We gotta roll for something real quick. You're already in the hole. Let's see. Oh, this actually is perfect. So never mind, Ember. You're in this moment. You pull free the tooth, and you're like, haha, and you can like stow that away. But we'll get to you in a second. Hero. You're like in the midst of all the bones, and you're all wrapped around. You're like, I won't leave you, Cedric. I definitely will. And something reaches into the bones, grabs you, and pulls you from the bones. You have horrible flashbacks to something you don't remember. I'm in the bones.
I was about to say, at the sheer volume of bone piles, because that was a very deeply traumatic experience. Can't she? Because her intelligence, like her save is a +0. Can she roll just to see if she remembers why she is so terrified of these things she has never seen before?
Absolutely.
Because this is like hindbrain, like it's a 17. It's like, why am I?
Yeah, you in the bones. Remember being in the bones on the Visa Isles. You don't remember the Visa Isles specifically, but you remember like being in the air, this exact experience of all these bones pressing against your body, making you claustrophobic, people shooting at you, and you're like, everyone fucking stop! And you're like, not again! And then this hand reaches in, grabs you by the forearm, and like rips you up and out of the bones, and flies upward like so, moving at just tremendous speed. And you look up to see the champion of Ravens like pulling you through the air with one arm. And he doesn't look at you, he just drops you in the hole.
She's terrified and also stunned and also
like really attracted to him too, like also like
second time in 2 weeks, might I add. And she has done nothing but stand there.
Well, yes, you are delivered by the champion.
He needs to be involved with the clergy of the Raven Queen before now. Oh my goodness.
I know, you're like, damn. My life's been great since I signed up with death. What the fuck?
Sign up for more of this. She is rethinking when the Raven Queen asked her if she wanted to make a deal, and she was like, no, I'm gonna be smart. In that moment, she's like, I was an idiot.
What am I doing? Look, she's got all these hot elves and black leather all over the place.
And no, for what? For freedom?
All right, that's the champion. That's going to bring us to Ember Van Zyl. You now have your tooth. You quickly throw it in your backpack. What do you do?
Do I've got enough movement to make it down to Cedric?
Oh, yeah. He's on the way.
Okay. I'm going to make my way to Cedric.
Okay. There are potential opportunity attacks awaiting you, just so you know.
I'm willing to eat the... Well, actually...
Well, here's the thing. I want to be fair. So here's the thing. These opportunity attacks only happen when you're within 0 feet of the swarm, which means you need to be in the swarm. So you will receive an opportunity attack, but as long as you don't enter into any of the swarm spaces, you should be good. So there's one attack waiting for you.
You could just go to the top of the hole, hold your action, and I'll jump, and you can catch me and take me down.
I'll eat the opportunity attack to get to Cedric.
Got it. Well, the good news is it's a nat 1, so it misses you entirely. You just
fantastic.
Oh, you were like fully grappled though, weren't you? Didn't I fully have you grappled? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I made a mistake. I need you to roll with an action, an acrobatics or athletics check to escape. Unless you have some teleporty trickery up your sleeve.
I do.
Okay,
in that case, that does change my action set. I will bonus action Misty Step. I want to be in the room away from all the bone slimes.
Got it. Do you want to be like as close to the hole as possible, but still within melee range of Cedric?
No, just as close to the hole as possible. Because I can only cast one spell a turn.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay, 30 feet puts you right here, where you see, Raven Boy flying up there. What do you do?
Action. Action, go in the hole. I'll dash to in we go.
It would only take your movement, so if you had another action you wanted to do, just say.
Oi.
You could grapple someone. You'd be out of movement. No, I'd give it to you if you wanted to grapple someone and drag them with you into the hole. Maybe Jorik. That wouldn't take too much off of your speed. He's right there.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, cool. You go over, you grapple onto Jorik, and like drag him out of the bones, freeing him from any opportunity attacks, and like dive into the hole with him. Fantastic. All right, Beverly is going to collapse her. It's feeling like it's time to go. And she's going to. She's going to go running. Because I didn't actually need to do that, but that's okay. She's going to dash. She jumps into the hole. Geronimo! Oh no, I got attacked in the back and it really, really hit. That's going to be a whole bunch of them. 27 damage to Beverly. Where are you, Beverly? Come here. There you are. Oh, Beverly. Oh no. Well, she's fine. she takes the 27 damage, but she would have healed up with what remains of her hit dice, so she's fine. But she does take that damage. Yeah, she does take the 27 damage on the way down. Okay. Kiro, you're in the hole. Zarvolg, what would you do?
Yeah, I'm going in the hole.
All right, dashing into the hole?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to take some opportunity attacks, my friend. You got 2 of them.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
You disengage and do it.
I can disengage and do it. How much? What's the? How much space do I need?
Space?
Or how much movement? I guess.
Oh, to get to the hole. So straight as the bird flies, running through the bad guys and everything. 10. You need 55 feet to get to the hole.
Okay, and it is a hole that goes down. So here's what we're gonna do. Because
I'm just going to save you time. Fen disengages and jumps in the hole. That's easy enough.
Yeah, that's fine. Storm Rider boots. Oh no!
Oh.
What up, bitches?
Storm Rider boots? Fuck yeah.
I have 90 feet of flying speed. Everybody gets lightning damage on the way down, and I cannot be hit by opportunity attacks.
All right. How fast do you want to fly? How far can you fly is what I meant to say. 90 feet?
90 feet. Yep.
Yeah. You're not going to kill anybody with this, unfortunately. But we will say in this moment, Zarvolg, your boots shock with lightning, and you fly just basically like a one-man arc lightning, and just fires through and smashes into some of these bones, very satisfyingly, crushing through some of them, breaking a hole and a way through, and diving down into the hole. Cedric?
How far away from the hole am I?
You are 50 feet. More like 45.
I will take... Sorry, can you I'm trying to see what's going on.
Oh, I apologize. Here. So you're right there. I'll give you a little meter tool so you know what you're in for here. And then that's kind of your route.
Okay. I will. That one's kind of blocking the door, right?
But you can run through it. They're swarms, so you can go straight through them if you want.
That doesn't sound like any fun.
Yep, they'll get opportunity attacks.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the one that's kind of around me.
Okay.
What's it, 27 to hit?
27 definitely hits.
I don't know if the damage isn't too important, but I'm going to push it 10 feet away from me.
All right. You do so. It's no longer around you.
All right, the one in the... I'll move over and do the same to the one in the door.
All right. No movement required.
It's a natural 20.
Oh, good job. Yeah, you blast it out of the way. That would be like quadruple damage, basically, because you're... Or 3 times, I should say. Because vulnerability to bludgeoning, and then your crit damage on it. So you smash it for like 50-something damage and blast backwards. Well done. You can get there now without opportunity attack if you've got a dash in you.
What I'm going to do actually is second wind, which lets me move an extra half speed.
Hell yeah! And you got 30 feet, right?
40, so that's a total of 60
Oh, then you're good. Very, very well played, sir. Very well played indeed. 30 feet gets you to there. You got the 40, and then you just like at the last moment, just kind of like inhale, and as you exhale, your leg just like kicks off with great power, and you throw yourself down the hole, recovering a little bit of health, leaving Yvain to deal with all of these bones. What would you like to do, Yvain? It's actually kind of an action shot right there, just like all the bones reaching up at her.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize Yvain was still in there. Could I have knocked that one underneath her out of the way as well? I had an attack left.
Make an attack roll, sure.
24?
Yep, that would have hit. It's getting a little crowded. I'll say you could have moved it back 5 feet and then would have bumped into something. Gotten a little stuck. But yeah, you definitely make some room, for sure. Alright, Yvain.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this particular form has a shitty, like they so screwed them. Yeah, these druids can only, the starry form can only fly 20 feet per round.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so, but I can hold concentration while I'm shifted. So what we're going to do, because I'm feeling a little froggy here, is we are going to move the moonbeam to cover something that's underneath me or what have you.
Well, it is a beam, so if you put it directly under you, it's going to get you too.
Well, no, but can I position it to where it doesn't get me? And
You
get
can,
something
but
else?
you can't put it directly beneath you. Because it's a cylinder, right? It goes up.
Yeah. Maybe I can put it towards. I am the only person who's actually in any kind of trouble here.
Yeah.
Let's put it ahead of me somewhere. If I can turn
Sure.
around and see.
Yeah, we'll put it on the guy directly in front of him.
Perfect.
All right.
Could you land and then just dash into the hole?
Well, I could, but that would be very slow. So that is my action, is that I move that over.
Okay.
Bonus, you want to do that? Oh, yeah. So bonus action, I'm going to take my blade out of my... So it's got daylight cast on it, and that lasts for an hour, so it should still be going. I'm just going to pull it out and put it in my teeth and wild shape into a giant eagle, which should give me 80 feet of movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to get the GTFO.
Okay. Sure. That was a little runaround for it, but yeah, you absolutely get there. You moonbeam the guy, you burst into this big bird, and you do a little fly up and dive down into the hole. And as you're all falling one at a time, you look up, and the last thing you see is just like the champion of Raven kind of up there, like looking down, seeing you've all gotten there. You can't see past the like black sort of beaked mask, whatever the expression may be. But as he looks down, he doesn't look up as just like all of these spawn swarms just like from every direction just pummel into the champion of Ravens, consuming him, and just like punches from all sides, entire bone swarm. He just vanishes into a torrent of bones and just disappears behind the miasma of clouds. And you're like, he probably lived, right? Right? Or maybe he died. Moving on. Next place. You fall. You're falling. You're falling. You're falling. You're falling. And then it starts to feel normal. The sensation of falling after a while. The wind whipping by you, and almost like not having noticed it because you just kind of got used to the sensation of falling. You realize that you're not really falling anymore. You kind of lost track of it somehow. And you like see like basically the image appearing around you is like basically the clouds, almost like the fog lifting from around you, sort of rises up into the air like the clouds were too low and they're now ascending. And you see ruined buildings appearing up and around you. And then you see off to the left a very large building, much like an incredibly ruined palace. And even above that is a ruined spire. And it goes and it goes and it goes until finally the clouds have reached into this fog that lies up where clouds ought to be, high in the sky. But you find yourself in the ruins of an empty, quiet castle that has been ruined by the erosion of time for a very long time. Stand up, and you're going to see basically this. You look around to see that there are deep, deep cracks in the ground where there's that green necrosis light that sort of shines up from deep within the crust of this place. And the walls of this place, they are marble, and they are gilded, like you might expect from somewhere in Amon, but they have been mortared with bone. You see just like this isn't branches, bones, just thousands and thousands and thousands of bones have been sort of cemented into the marble mortaring of this entire place. And even that is built upon the rubble of just junk, just wood, whatever, that has just sort of been like almost thrown from the walls of this place for some reason. And the top of the walls have also been placed are these big black spires. This looks like a place that was once quite maybe refined and dignified. And it is just like foully mixed with like this bone mortaring within the walls, and also these spines on the top of the walls that give the essence of almost like a really refined, refurbished place that suddenly gave itself to a dark master for its protection. And that dark master used sharpened bone and black spires to guard its walls with. Whether it succeeded in that siege or not, you do not know. But in different places, the walls are broken down, maybe due to erosion, maybe due to this past siege that maybe happened that you begin to imagine. buildings ruined, like earthquakes cracked across it. It's like this place was the site of a magnificent battle of magic and wizardry, perhaps. There is a massive cathedral, and as I scroll back out, you are going to see the scale of the palace. A massive spire that I can't even reach with standard top range. You find yourself here at this massive spired palace, a place that maybe was once quite dignified, but was taken by some dark force, and then left to erode forever. Here you are, and you look around, and you see your friends are there as well, Champion of Ravens notwithstanding. But you all slowly kind of begin to rise, just as wounded and fucked up as you were when you left that place. You don't exactly understand how you fell into this place, but here you are. What do you do? It's almost like you've been delivered past the gates. Sorry, go ahead. What'd you say, Amber?
What's next, Z?
Oh, got it.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's find out. So, I'll slightly unsheath the Soul Reaver and say, do you know where we go from here? Have you ever been down here?
I have not. I have heard of this place only in myth, and no myth that I remember.
All right, the sword doesn't know, so I guess we carefully travel inward.
Okay.
Do I have any idea what I'm looking for? Oh, yeah, switch me back to it. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can talk in this form too, but sure. You'll unswitch.
Oh my god, where's your vein? There's just this bird. Yeah, you switch back. That's all good.
A giant, unhelpful eagle. Just carry us to the volcano.
Just fly us there. Fuck. No, it's all good. Cool. Yeah, what's the plan?
So I am able... I do have a spell that will help me find something. If I know what I'm looking for. And what I'm wondering is if I could focus on that little silver spit of goodness that I've seen. Would the spell find the path work?
Maybe. You'd have to cast it to find out.
You know something?
We're supposed to, I remember now. You said something about finding the, we're supposed to find the master or the caretaker, and we're supposed to also find the prisoner or something like that, right? So can I try, what's it called? My ability that lets me find humanoids.
Natural Explorer?
There are no humanoids.
The other one.
You're looking for a primeval awareness. So
yeah,
you take a minute, you kind of put your fingers in the rubble and kind of feel the primeval powers on the air. The only humanoids that exist in this place are those present. The sword will say,
I told you, nothing with living flesh has ever been in this place before.
That you did. All right, fair enough.
You must find indeed, or perhaps avoid, the ruler and prisoner of this realm.
Yeah, he repeated that we need to find the ruler and the prisoner.
or avoid. I do not know which is the correct answer, but it is certainly one or the other.
He keeps suggesting that there's maybe a 50% chance we need to avoid them both.
Well,
So
it sounds like a peek and see operation.
Yvain will also, while you are peeking and seeing, spread out the star chart that she's working on and pull out her astromancy archive and sort of focus on celestial things, and she will cast Find the Path, which is part of the astromancy archive. And she's going to be focusing on that little silvery, because I was asking you, is there a thing
I got you.
So all right, that's what she's doing.
No, I will definitely, definitely will allow that. You sit down, Yvain, you pull out your map and your astroman thing, you start doing these calculations. Beverly's like, this is no time to be doing homework. And then you find you look at the star map and you basically you align almost the constellations on the map to kind of form this this custom made constellation that is a path indeed. And and I believe, it's a magical sense. So I will say only to your sight, only you can see it. You see that what you imagine, that almost like that teardrop of silvery liquidy power. You sort of see one appear. And you see another one appear. Another one appear. And you and each one, one's just a little drop, and the other one's a little bigger, and the next one's just a little bigger, and you do see this invisible to all but you paths begin to unfold. And it leads through the rubble.
Well, I will describe the
leads
path
towards the palace, just so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I will describe what I am seeing, and then ask if Ember wants to send Red ahead based on what path I'm seeing or how we want to do it. But yeah, I imagine we're trying to avoid the jailer and free the prisoner.
Alistair says, listen. I don't even know if it's advisable. All I know is that we have a moment of reprieve in this moment. And there's some buildings here. Maybe we take cover. Maybe we try and get some sleep.
Yes.
Before we kick the hornet's nest.
Oh, yes.
Okay. He looks to his blood hunters. He goes, do you think in this place, Jork will say, I do not know exactly what the master of this place is. It's impossible to say, but it's impossible to say what the malign influences of this place is just offhand.
For the record, before we get into all of that, I am attuned to right now to the heavy crossbow of warning again, so we can't be surprised.
Got it. You're still attuned to the sword?
What's that?
You're still attuned to the sword?
Yep.
Cool. Just let me know if that ever ends. Cool. Okay, so Alistair kind of says, well, don't know about all of you, but I think it's worth a shot.
I agree, actually.
Right. Let's fan out, nice and quiet, and see who can find the most structurally sound place to rest our heads. Hopefully not too ominous. The two blood hunters immediately take their cue from their director, and they're going to nod at each other, and the two of them are just going to not leave the group, but just sort of slowly begin to kind of look around the corner, look here and there. If you all would wish to do the same, you can kind of, see how far anybody wants to range out. There's two... I'm just going to keep going because it sounds like that's what people think might be the good move. Okay, cool. The two most immediate buildings are this one, which has basically been earthquaked down the middle of it. You could try and get some sleep here, but it's a little cramped and, a big earthquake down the middle. The next closest building, I guess buildings, would be this little hut, this tiny little hovel, and then this building. It looks like it might have been a smithy, maybe some tradesman's building of some kind. Those are the most immediate ones. Would you guys like to check any of those, or continue to range past them?
I'll send Red to recon the hovel.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, the hovel's tiny. It certainly would not be able to house all of your members, at least not comfortably. Red sort of makes his way around the side. Why don't you roll me a stealth check for Red? Because I'm sure that's the plan.
Well, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, right. Very good. Very good. He makes his way into the hovel, and there is 2 sets of bunk beds, 4 cots each. No door. Door's broken off. But otherwise seems fairly structurally sound.
That's an option.
If Kiro sees Ember send Red off to go check one of the places that's closest to them, can she send the Bat? Sorry, can she send Phantom? I've got to start using his name to go check out the smithy.
Yeah, you're like, can I send the Bat? And the Bat goes at you, like it's bitching you out.
Do you have attitude in every form you come in?
She just squeaks at you.
She will literally sit there and have a whole argument with this Bat, who is tiny, by the way.
Yeah. And it's just, you're like, incredible. The Bat then sort of turns the head and folds his leathery wings, and stomps his little foot, and then sighs, and then will do what it's told because it's technically your familiar. Will sort of fly up into the air. Roll me a stealth check for Phantom.
Stealth
for the Bat. Who does?
I'm gonna start using his name more. His name is Phantom, and I'm gonna start trying to use it more because everyone else uses their names for their animals.
Everyone's setting a fucking standard, okay?
That's a 19 plus 2 is a 21.
Not bad at all.
You know what?
The Bat does find there is a couple of holes at the top that it's able to sort of hop through. And inside, this would have been way cooler if somebody just opened the door and happened to have seen this. It's nothing! It looks to be I don't know, there's a door on the other side. It looks to be some small living space with an attic and 2 beds, but nobody living there, that's for sure.
If it makes any difference, he also has blind sight up to 60 feet. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I did just see it when I looked at his character sheet.
Fair enough, and thank you for telling me. But no, it's not going to make a tremendous distance. There's food in here, but the food is like disintegrated rotten. It's horrifically rotten. Yeah.
Cool. So
Time has done its work.
Jill, actually, it would have been noticeable enough to change because I think it's a bonus action to see into your familiar, and so you can't see in your body. Hero's pupils, which I think they dilate based on how much light there is. Now they go completely black.
Cool.
And so she'll describe everything that's going on, but when she comes back to herself, that's when all of it kind of shrinks back down to the normal size. But that is a new thing.
Beverly's like, what the fuck? Are you okay? Oh my god, is she having a seizure? I heard about this. Are you having a seizure? Why aren't you responding to me? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm fine. I comes back to herself. Why is Bev? Why are you freaking? What happened?
Your eyes went completely black, and you were not responding. You were unresponsive. I heard that. That's a word that doctors use.
I was looking through the back.
Oh, sorry. I saw this play recently called Grey's Anatomy, and I'm just kind of. I think I know a lot about medicine.
How that works. How that starts.
Oh man. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, you've looked inside. That's what you got.
Yeah. So then
you got those two. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say. You said how big was this smithy? Because I know you said it was bigger than the hovel, right?
It's not a smithy. You don't know really what it's for. It might have just been people, somebody who used to work here lived here. There's no actual smithy. It looks to have some weapons inside, like a decent amount of weapons. The place definitely looks. I don't know. It looks cozy enough for a modest couple, a very modest couple.
Would there be enough space for all of us, if a little cramped, to all fit inside?
No, not for 11 people. You could probably fit really, really cramming them together. 6. You got another 4 over here. So you could, between these two places, really cram everyone together and be in these two places.
That sounds like a plan.
I imagine we're taking watches. We're not all sleeping at the same time.
Alistair's like, what do you take us for, amateurs? All right. So, whose team doorless hovel, and whose team cramped 2 floor with the rotten food? Want to know where the role plays at? Hovel. Tell you what. Hands up for the little 4-piece hovel. 4 people. All right. We got Ember. We got Kiro. We got Beverly. Beverly will go in. Blood Hunters will go to the other place. They'll all stick together.
Yvain will go to the other place.
Okay. So we got Yvain and Claret order. So I need one more person for the hovel, and then we're set. I'll find somebody.
I feel like Zar would come with me.
Okay, Zar will go into the main house. Camellia will stay with Alistair. Run it out NPCs.
Reichman would probably, Amber's coming out of she's coming back now, but she would probably, if Kiro and Bev are going to be in the same place, that's where Dreisman would probably be.
Yeah.
I think so too. Beverly will right up invite Dreisman because the 3 of you are pals. Okay, cool. Then that's Salt. We've got Ember, Kiro, Beverly. We've got Dad and his daughters in the hovel, and then everybody else in the house. Amazing. Okay, you guys all kind of settle in, close the doors to the best of your ability. I'm gonna say Joran finds a couple of plates that have been still barely holding on to one another, and he'll kind of just prop it up in front of the hovel and be just, it's not going to do much, but it'll do something, I guess, soon. And he will go with the Claret order. Okay. Whew. You guys have a moment. You guys, for the first time since you walked down here, have a moment to breathe. Really, really breathe. Not just have a tense sit around a circle, but really breathe. You survived.
Phew.
And this is supposed to be what we did all the time?
Beverly goes,
I did all the time?
No, not on this level. Not on this level at all. This might just be our most dangerous adventure yet, actually, now that I think of it.
Not that I think that there's ever a good time to lose, you know, all your memories. Now seems like an especially bad time.
Is there really a good time? Probably. Actually, no, probably.
I take it we're not the kind of group that goes on vacation much.
Oh no, we had like a whole vacation arc. Actually, we went. Yeah, we had some downtime. Everyone actually got pretty bored at one point, and we had to get back to adventuring.
That does not make. That makes this worse. Actually, that makes this worse.
Who's we? I have only ever joined this group while it has been doing something stupid and or dangerous.
Well,
I got inducted with an assassination attempt, and it has not calmed down since.
Well,
that's fair.
Yeah.
But
that was our vacation, I believe, wasn't it? Finch Day?
Yeah, well, the reality is we don't do vacations well.
No. We're not good at downtime.
I gathered. How is this watch situation gonna work? Are we gonna take turns between the four of us? Are we gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume so, and good to have two sets of eyes. It's always good to have two eyes, but I mean two sets of eyes if you can afford it.
I'd kill for an extra set of eyes right now. And at that, she'll pop Phantom up and stick him to the roof. And literally just tell him to stay there. He'll complain eventually. And actually, before Phantom gets back from his little scouting mission, Kira will ask Yvain for some food or whatever for the bat. Thank you for doing your job.
I have food.
That I summon you for.
Oh, no, Beverly. Or I'm Beverly. No, Kiro. No, Ember's the food guy, don't worry. The food person.
Then
The
you know
cook.
what?
The chef.
She'll be nice. She'll tell Phantom, can you please just watch until dinner is ready, and then I will let you take a break, please?
I don't know why I love to make the familiars so sassy, but it makes me really happy. I don't know why.
Because Hero, as a character, she would go back and forth with this thing, forgetting that she summoned it, and it's supposed to be doing what she tells it to do.
I feel like it especially makes sense for Kiro, because Kiro's just like, I feel like kind of psychs herself out, and so would create a familiar that even more psychs her out. So I think it makes perfect sense.
Her introduction into being a warlock was in the woods for 3 weeks or more with Galdrick, of all things. She just assumes that everything he gave her came with a healthy dose of sass, just so that her ego could never get bigger than like 2 days.
Now, again, I imagine, because Galdrick's a very stoic wolf, just like doesn't say or do much, just kind of looks at you. I imagine Kiro interpreted it all as very sassy. It's like, oh, don't get me started about Galdrick. Galdrick literally just sat there like this.
You're gonna sit here and not say anything? You don't tell me what you want me to do. You just leave me the stuff that's gonna kill me, and then you was disappointed when I don't die.
I was like, yeah, that sucks. That's terrible. What a jerk.
All of that comes out of her, by the way. Comes out of having no memories, launching into this full rant about a wolf she's never heard about.
Yeah, you have like one flash of a memory, and you're like, you just way overanalyze it, and you're like,
she felt with sheer spite and annoyance, and she was like, oh no.
Cool. Beverly's like, okay, I'll take the first watch. You guys get some sleep. I don't think I could sleep right now. That was a lot. In which I'm going to travel over to the other house. Zarvolg, Yvain, Cedric, Claret Order, and
community tells to find Zarvolg and say, listen, I'm really sorry for being a bitch. It doesn't excuse the way I spoke to you, and I am sorry. So the
Go ahead.
the sword is very shiny and very, very impressive, and seems like he's very, very wise. Do you like it?
I mean, he's not super friendly, but he does seem to know what he's doing.
Well, not super friendly, but you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're right though. I have gotten on you pretty hard in the past about not taking care of yourself and not considering the consequences of your actions. Got ahead of myself and was not considering the consequences of my actions. But here we are. It seems it's all worked out okay. We did just kill a really big bone dragon, so that's kind of cool.
That was cool. So what's the deal with the sword like? So with the skull, like obviously I can channel pieces of my soul to speak with the dead, and it's harder to kill me so long as I what do you get other than navigation? I'm sure it does something more than, navigation and such.
I don't fully know yet. I haven't had the opportunity to use it. I know it does. It definitely wants to fight. And we haven't quite hit that spot yet. Every time I'm about to take it out, we run out of fighting things to fight. But
you hear from across the way, Beverly goes, "Oh, tell me about it." And just goes back to what she's doing.
You weren't there at the volcano, but somehow Beverly caught a moment of Finch syndrome where they were at the exact opposite side of the battlefield, except they couldn't fly at that particular time. So they but her endurance is amazing.
Oh, so Beverly learned what it's really like to be a paladin, did she? So anyway, yeah, the sword, I know it wants to fight. It's very clear about that. It definitely wants out of here. Aside from that, it seems to, I don't know how to explain it, pulse a little maybe. There's definitely an excitement that seems to come over it when there are undead around, in an oppositional kind of way. It wants to fight undead.
All right. Listen, you can work with that, right? Like something that is hostile towards the undead. I feel like there's. What's the catch?
I think. I don't know what the catch is yet. I will say this. I know that we had a bad experience with the crown. This is not that sort of thing so far. It doesn't seem to be trying to possess or persuade me, aside from, looking out for itself and trying to get out of this place.
Yeah.
It does want to leave, but it doesn't. It's not. The crown was very obviously putting me in contact with with Lolth, right? The sword doesn't seem to be doing anything of that type. It's aware of things and it has suggestions. And it's, like I said, it's not overly warm, but it's also not attempting to, I guess, push me in a particular direction or another.
Right. Well, we'll deal with whatever comes. If you do want to have a face-to-face with it may be possible. I don't know. I'm working on maybe something, but I need time, and honestly, we should probably get sleep. But when we get out of here...
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Cedric, was there anything that you wanted to do before bed?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
The swords, I'm asking...
Oh.
Yeah.
The sword, you said it spoke of a prisoner and an owner. We need to find the prisoner and the owner?
Yeah, I can't, no, I'm drawing a blank on exactly what word it used, but it's either like a master or an owner, and definitely a prisoner, yeah.
Like a warden, kind of, was sort of the feeling I got. It wasn't the word you
Well,
used.
it has mentioned a prison multiple times, and it does say that we're supposed to free the prison.
We're sure that those are two separate beings, right?
Yes.
Spoke of them like they were two separate beings. That was my impression. I have to admit, I didn't closely interrogate that.
What I felt is good. Like, what I felt is pure. And it's surrounded by filth. So if there are two entities, one of them's going to be a problem.
All right.
We're here to seal a rift, right? Something like that.
We're not even necessarily supposed to. This is the friend we're supposed to find. And it should allow us to get the dark vestige. And once we get the dark vestige, we're supposed to repair the seal, get GTFO, repair the seal. And then I think we're supposed to be back in time to deal with to go underwater. Yeah, that's and get the trident. But that's like days from now.
Do we have an idea of which dark vestige is here? Or which of the betrayers it would belong to?
It will be, yeah. The demon prince of the undead. Don't know what it is or what it does.
Well, Orcus is
but I know who it belongs to.
Orcus isn't one of the betrayers.
I assure you he is.
Well, so you're both right. He isn't technically considered a betrayer god, but he certainly has powers and resources that are maybe just a step down from an actual god. So he's still a major player on the board, and as you rolled previously, Vane, the demon lords such as Orcus were major players for the evil team during the calamity. So,
he is actively playing for the other team. You know, darkness but neutral.
Okay. Talk goes on a little bit longer. There will be more time to speak, surely. You'll find your ways to bed. As you guys all sleep, there is each of you in the hovel, Ember, Kiro, and Drycerin, will all awaken to basically be patted awake, each of you in turn, by Beverly, who is standing in the middle of all the cots, sword drawn, sort of facing off with the door. And she says, "There's something out there." And in that moment, the door that was kind of placed up against you a little bit doesn't do anything. It kind of pulls back violently and sort of stepping into the doorway, creaking like so, turns and looks at you all. It is a skeleton. It's like your average skeleton, whatever. You're like, eighth of a CR? Seriously? And then you notice that it isn't just bone. It has the bare minimum of what an entity of undeath presumably would need in order to function. It has ligaments revealed. It has the thinnest, most essential muscles, such as just like a tiny string of a bicep and a tricep. This looks like an entity that its skin has been just removed. It has no blood. It has no organs, or at least none that you can see. And it just has the bare essentials of muscle that are white from just no blood. And it has long, sharp fangs from top and bottom. And as it looks, it kind of moves its head like so. You can't see it, but you imagine it were sniffing the air. And then this drool begins to sort of slime out from around its jaw. And like dives into the room, and that is where we are going to end the session.
That was amazing.
Cool, I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm excited about this little downstairs area. I'm pretty proud of the plot that I've got made up for down here. So we'll pick up with that next week.